Yo, it's your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics, back at you with a new video. Today is Thursday, August 3rd, 2023, with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can. Cash App, $ ORION NWSF, or the YouTube Super Chat right here. We got the Pro Football NFL Hall of Fame game 2023, New York Football, Jets versus the Cleveland Browns. We're going to get started here in about 20 minutes, and I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. So definitely trying to debut a few new things with the new thumb, as well as the new look and format to the channel. I'm really happy to kind of be back with football, and I know I'm not the only one. It feels good. A lot of hard work has been put in since last off season, and I'm really happy to see a lot of maybe the old school OGs that were maybe here in the past. And we definitely have a facelift with the new look of the channel as well as the new thumbs. But I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. And hell, when you end up having NFL football, it's going to be a great day. Let me turn up the volume here. And the game is on NBC or Peacock Network. So you can either watch that on your phone, through your computer, iMac or PC, or through your smart TV. I'm ready to go, man. I hope everyone loves the thumb. I hope everyone loves the new look. And I decided to, mix it up. Usually for my baseball streams, I'll use the ESPN kind of game cast. But I figured, to match a little bit more of the flavor, why don't we use the NFL scoreboard? And then obviously we got some old school cards to kind of give you that nostalgic feel. Ticker is off, scoreboard at the top, cards on the side, new thumb. I'm ready to go. Hope everyone is having a fantastic day. And God damn, it feels good to have football back. Let's go, baby. I mean, I don't care if it's preseason. Yeah, I know we got the Mariners and the Angels, Shohei Ohtani versus Brian. Woo! And we'll probably lose by 1 billion, but I will be keeping up on that as well. My boy Rondé Barber, obviously on the TV screen, going to the Hall of Fame. That's why I'm dressed up, obviously, not just being a Buck fan. And just to show a little bit of support. Rondé should have been in the Hall of Fame a long time ago. Warren Sapp is in, right? Derek Brooks is in, the jersey that I'm wearing, right? John Lynch is in. Rondé kind of got disrespected. He should have been in a long time ago, with sacks and picks, doing things that we haven't really seen. But at least they finally got it right, and he's in. I don't expect a whole lot from my Bucks this year. We're trying to get the first pick in the draft. I'm trying to go 0-17, 1-16, 2-15, 3-13, whatever I need to do. 3-14. I need to be able to lose as much as possible to try to get Caleb Williams or possibly Drake May. But you know what? It feels good to be back with the NFL. And that's really what the backbone of the channel has always been. NFL, college football, wrestling, AEW, WWE. And then I've added MLB. I've added NASCAR, basketball, college hoops, and a few other things as well. But I think most of the fan base, we love the NFL. Regardless if it ends up being, if it's preseason, it don't matter. It don't matter, right? Football is back, baby. And the great thing is football is going to be back, and we're going to have a game on every single week all the way until February. So it's going to be a lot of work, a lot of fun. And like I said, hopefully we can get some support. We'll get some OGs to maybe come back that we're really feeling the baseball or the NASCAR or the basketball. But, NFL season doesn't last 365, 24/7. I mean, in my mind it does. But, I mean, once the season ends, we have to be able to transition to something else. But I am very happy that we are back in the NFL season. It looks like we got Revis Island on the screen. Cowboys for life in the building. How are you? What's good? Sarah, I wanted to be – I was going to send you a screenshot, and it took me I don't know how long. I downloaded that new program so that way I can take my thumbs to even another level with the player images to get kind of clean up some of those issues, to be able to get more players that I can add with the logos. But I figured, okay, we'll take my name off. We'll take the ticker off, right? I'll change the scoreboard, and we'll use the NFL, and I think it looks a little bit cleaner. I can always go back to the ticker at any time. We can always use the ESPN, scoreboard, but I just feel the NFL one with the colors and the way that it's situated, it matches my background photo a little bit better too. So I'm ready to go. But I figured you would think it looks clean. And like I said, I'm always trying to improve the channel with the thumbs and the look. And I guarantee there's going to be some people that watched me a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and they're going to be like, "Damn, oh, you got the thumbs on point now. You got the look on point." And I'm always going to be grinding for you guys. Let's go. Are you ready? I mean, I'm ready for Shohei and I'm ready for the Mariners, but this is a little bit more important at this point. Let's get to 100 in donos. Let's do it. Daniel in the building. What's good? How are you guys? Let's get it. Let them know. Let them know. And I can always throw up the ticker, at certain points, or if you want me to throw it up, if someone has questions about that, obviously they'll be able to see it with you in the chat. But I figured I wanted to be able to kind of mix it up a little bit and change up the scoreboard and maybe not do the ticker unless it's something that you want me to put up or one of the people in the room wants that information. Then boom, I can throw it up. But I figured let's do it like this. Let's kind of switch it up. And I think it looks a little bit cleaner. And I'm ready to go. I am ready to go. Finley in the building. What's good? How are you? But I hope everyone enjoys the new look. I put all my blood, sweat, tears, into this channel. And like I said, I'm not only making it look better for myself aesthetically, because you know how I love the photos, the HD and the 4K, and we're still going to be throwing those up. But I just wanted to be able to give you something that is a piece of my personality. And let me tell you, to try to find football cards that would fit the screen and give that kind of look to bring everything together. It took a long fucking time. You would think by looking on the internet, you would be able to find many options. And I probably went through like 100. And this was definitely by far the one that suited me the best. Kind of like my baseball streams. It gives you that nostalgic feel from like the 70s and the 80s. And that's typically what I was going for. Plus, you want to make it fit. It has to look streamlined. It has to look good. So hope you guys enjoy it. Hope you love it. And like I said, smash that like button. And hopefully we'll end up getting a good turnout tonight. Let's go, baby. How are you, Finley? What's good? Let's get it. NC Jolly in the building. What's good, baby? And it's going to feel good to be able to reconnect with a lot of football fans. I wish football was 365. I wish it was, all the way throughout the whole year. I honestly would rather do football than anything else besides maybe wrestling. With wrestling pay-per-views, I enjoy it more than baseball, basketball, NASCAR, and the other things. But again, I want to be able to show my versatility that I can do anything. And most streamers only stick to like one thing. I'm going to be able to show that versatility that we can do many things. One thing that I did notice, just to give you guys a heads up, if you guys don't have cable or satellite, if you're going to end up watching it through Peacock, for whatever reason, if you watch it on your computer, right, it ends up being faster linked up live with NBC than rather watching it on your smart TV. I don't know why, but I turned them both on at the same time. And the one that's on the computer through my iMac is actually live with NBC in my living room through Comcast. But the one that is on the smart TV, when I click on the app, there's a little bit of a delay, like you usually see about 15 seconds to 30 seconds, like you do on the streaming sites if you don't have cable. So if you are looking to kind of be as live as possible, I would recommend watching it through a computer or through like an iMac or a PC. Otherwise, you're going to get probably a little bit of a delay, but I guess it just depends on who your provider is and where you are in the country. Let's get better. Let's go. Yes, yeah. Mond is going to be starting. Wilson is going to be starting. And like I said, no, we're not going to get Aaron Rodgers, and we're not going to get Deshaun Watson. But again, we wouldn't expect them to play in this game. You wouldn't want those guys to go in. Could you imagine just for a second with all the hype surrounding Aaron Rodgers, right? Some people think that they're going to go to the playoffs. They might, but realistically, maybe 8 or 9 wins is a little bit maybe more realistic. And now if everything goes right, and they can beat up the Dolphins and the Pats, yeah, they might be able to get to 10 wins, maybe 11 at the very, very most. But that's like if everything goes right? And if the offensive line has to play a hell of a lot better than people think, and the defense has a lot of holes. So, yeah, I know you got Sauce Gardner, but who else? So we're going to have to kind of wait and see. And then with the Browns, you don't really know what you're going to get there. Kareem Hunt's no longer there. Nick Chubb is going to be able to get a lot of the touches. Deshaun Watson, is he going to be a top 5 quarterback ever again? I say no. Could the Browns make the playoffs? It's possible, but there's a few other teams that I think that have a better shot. Ravens, Pittsburgh. I think that those teams, may not make it either, but they have a better shot, in my opinion, than Cleveland does. And obviously, we know the team that at the top with the Cincinnati Bengals, who day, Joe Burrow, he'll come back from the injury. So, but I am excited. Like I said, I've been waiting for football for such a long time, just like a lot of y'all, and it just feels good to be back, baby. Let's go. And your boy's not a bandwagon because, it's one thing to be able to rock the Bucks gear, when Sapp and Brooks and Lynch and Rondé are playing, or when I have Brady and Gronk. But now I'm one of the worst teams in the NFL. I ain't hopping ship. I ain't going nowhere. I know I'm going to be one of the worst, and I actually hope that I am the worst, so that way we can get our franchise QB. But I know the Cardinals are going to be bad. The Bucks are going to be bad. Rams are going to be bad. I think the Colts and the Titans might be bad. There's going to be quite a few teams that are, going to be fighting for their lives out there. But there's going to be flashes, of some excellence, from some of the rookies and the people that we picked up. But in my case, I'm just trying to get a franchise QB. So I don't want to win games. I don't want to win 5, 7, 8 games. I want the Panthers to do better. I want the Falcons to do better. And the Saints are going to win the division easily, winning 10 to 13 games this year. 10 on the low end if things don't go that well, maybe around 9, if they have injuries, but still might be enough to win, enough to get to the playoffs. But if everything goes right, they could end up going as high as maybe 12-5. Or 13-4, and you should see a little bit of a dramatic increase out of the Panthers and Falcons. Not good enough to make the playoffs, but if best case scenario for both of those teams, probably best case somewhere between 7 and 9 wins. Realistically, probably somewhere between 5 and 7, but you never know. Especially if you can end up beating up the Bucks twice, that's 2 wins right there. So you just got to be able to find ways to win, and I just got to find ways to lose with my team. And then once we get our franchise QB, then I'm not going to be tanking. And then we're going to be able to compete with the Saints, I think, within a year or two after I get my franchise QB. And I pray it's Caleb Williams from USC. He might win back-to-back Heismans. Or a guy that I might like even a little bit more in Drake May. Drake May seems like a little bit more of the pocket QB. Caleb is going to be a little bit more well-rounded, running and throwing, which kind of suits the NFL right now. Ronald in the building. What's good? How are you, bro? Let's go. Let's go, Brownies. Let's go, baby. How are you? Carolina Panthers. Come on, bro. Dude, I got like 20,000 people, but with the subs, some people come through often, some don't. Of course I know. Come on, bro. You know what I mean? I remember, dude, I talked to a lot of people outside of the streams on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, people that have donated to me, people that haven't donated to me. I definitely really care about the people. A lot of people just want the subs, the views, and the donos. They act like they care about the fan base, but honestly, they really don't. They kind of get to a certain point where they feel it's like, expected, like they're expected to get these certain things. But with me, I'm always going to show the utmost gratitude. And obviously, when people donate, I'll go above and beyond and throw up some HD 4K photos. And honestly, the subs are great. The views are great. The donos are great. But the best part about living your dream and grinding it out and sacrificing a, PSA 9 Michael Jordan rookie card that's worth 20 to 30,000 now. And once he passes, it will be worth about 100,000. I sacrificed that for this dream. And it's about the connections with you guys. That's really what makes it the most fulfilling. That, you could be black, white, Asian, Mexican. It don't matter. You could be on the West Coast with me here in Oregon. You could be on the East Coast like Odin's son in New York, or you could be like Megan in Australia. But we all have a common bond, and that is sports. And it brings people together. It doesn't matter what age or race. It doesn't matter if you're gay or straight. It don't matter. Sports brings people together, and that's really what it's about. Absolutely love this time of year. And there's no better time of the year than right now. You got to really think about it. Think about all the different sports that are going to be going on. Okay, you got NFL, college football going to be ramping up here pretty soon. You got SummerSlam fucking on Saturday. Swaggy P will be in the building. We'll watch it here and do a live stream watch party, right? AEW's got an amazing pay-per-view that they're going to be doing, obviously, overseas, which will be lit, right? Then you're going to get basketball. You're going to get NBA. You're going to get college hoops. You're going to get NHL. NASCAR still going until like October, November. So this is literally the best time of the year, hands down. And we're going to have football every fucking week until February. It is a good time to be alive in 2023. And shame on you for asking. Of course I remember, brother. Let's go. Overrating the Lions? Jared Goff, is underrated. Amon-Ra St. Brown should be one of the top 5, top 6 wide receivers in fantasy this year. He's very, very good. There's still some holes on the O-line, but they have some pieces solidified. And then obviously the defense is going to have a little bit of holes too. But think about it. The Bears should get slightly better with DJ Moore there, but the defense has issues as well as the O-line. So most people think the Bears will finish in last, right? And the Vikings, they were in first place last year, right? But again, they don't have Dalvin Cook. They don't have Adam Thielen. The defense, has some holes. So they may not win as many games this year. It may not be a, 11 to 13 win season. Maybe, the Vikings win 9 or 10, right? The Packers had Aaron Rodgers. He's on the Jets now, Jets, Jets. So maybe Jordan Love, does good. Maybe he does average. We don't really know. We know he's got a good supporting cast, but until we see him in the regular season with Christian Watson and Romeo Doubs and Aaron Jones, we'll have to find out. The Packers could be a 10 to 12 win team. The Packers could be a 9 or 10 win team, or maybe if they get injured, maybe a 7 or 8. We don't really know. So I think that division is really up for grabs. And I really do hope that the Lions make the playoffs. They don't have to win the division. That can be the Packers or the Vikings. That's fine. But I would be really sweet to be able to see the Lions kind of break the curse. I always like rooting for the underdogs, and normally that would be the Jets, the Jags and the Lions. But now the Jags are the favorite in the AFC South. So we already know what it is there with Trevor Lawrence and Dougie P. The Jets got Aaron Rodgers, right, with Garrett Wilson and Breece Hall and Sauce Gardner, but they still have some pieces that I think that they're missing. So we'll see. But with the Lions, it's like they've had so much misery over the years. I really am rooting for them to make the playoffs either this year or next year. Let's go, baby. So I don't know. I mean, I guess it just depends. I mean, you're a Panther fan. So, I mean, you guys are kind of in the same boat. You've been kind of dreaming of the playoffs. You want to get there, but you kind of know that the team isn't fully built for a run just yet. But you're getting closer with the Falcons. So all you got to do is just to be able to get out there and hopefully you get the right pieces, get good rookie play. Hopefully the free agents step up. And hopefully we end up having a fantastic season. I wouldn't mind, the Panthers, hopefully making a playoff run, or the Falcons in the next 3 to 4 years. May not be this year, but hopefully it'll be soon for you guys. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. And I'm going to be trying to do some, reaction videos. I'm going to get back to my roots. I'm going to end up doing those. I'll do power rankings. I'll do a morning show called Unbiased, starring Orion Mikulek. We'll do that probably Monday through Friday in the morning for like an hour, just to kind of go over football. But it's going to be fun. Like I said, I've been grinding like a motherfucker, doing so many things. And it just feels good that football is back. That is big facts. Let them know. Let them know. Yeah, we all know that you ain't delusional, bro. A lot of Cowboy fans, have a lot of optimism. Some, people watch a lot of the games. Some people don't. But again, they should be pretty competitive this year. I was just playing with you, bro. Come on. Oh, baby. Yes, I'm pumped for football as well. NC Jolly. I had to see if you got a reaction out of that. Let's go, baby. And hopefully we'll get some of the OGs to come through. There you go. $5 holla. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. $5 holla. Let me know what you want to see for photos, and I got you. Bang, bang, bang. Boom, boom, boom. Bang, bang. $5 holla. Let me know what you want to see for photos, and I got you. 95 to go to hit the first goal, and then hopefully we can do that. And then hopefully if we get that goal, then we can go to the secondary goal and try to go for 2. But, we'll just take it baby steps at a time. And like I said, some people may not be juiced for football, but I mean, if you are a true football fan, like a hardcore fanatic, you're going to get up for this game. We haven't had football since February, so if you're not watching the game and you think the shit don't matter, there's different levels to this. Some people love football. Some people are fair weather fans and bandwagon fans. Of course, I want to be able to check out Shohei Ohtani and Brian Wu, but nothing compares to the NFL, even if it's preseason. All right, I'll get you some Michael Pittman Jr. Let me do that. And I got my boy, Rondé. Let's go. Hall of Fame, baby. Yes. My guy, one of my all-time faves. Yes, sir. Marcus Ware, what a stud. This is a good actual Hall of Fame class this year. Zach Thomas, stud. Thank you, Cowboys for life. Appreciate you. Oh, baby. Let me see if I can get you a Colt logo too here in a match. Pleco. Let's see if this logo is big enough to represent you properly. Oh, baby, you know it is. That looks slick. You know, it's just about effort. You know, some people will put the effort, other people don't. You know, but I got to take care of you. And obviously, we know NFL fans support the most. You know, I don't know what it is about baseball fans, you know, NASCAR fans, basketball fans, you know what I mean? But they don't support the same way that passionate NFL fans and college football fans, you know, they support the heaviest. And obviously, we love this the most, right? Let's go. I appreciate you. Thank you, Sarah. Revis Island, baby. Cowboys, my boy. Appreciate you. Let's get it. $2 holla. What do you want to see? Who's your favorite Cowboy player, past or present? What you want? You want some Tony Pollard? What you want? You want Micah Parsons? What you want? I got you, bro. Bang, 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 boom, boom, boom. Bang, bang, $2 holla. What do we want? You let me know, and I got you, bro. Let's get it. Thank you so much, Alan. We've missed you, and I'm really happy that you're here. Chris Collinsworth, Mike Tirico, your boy Orion. Let's get it, baby. $7. Let's get to a hundo. Let's do it. Ooh, okay. Thank you, man. That'll help. You know, that'll definitely help. You know, and like I said, I don't know if there's just like a lot of people that think that you know, it's just like I'm doing this for fun. You know, like this is my legacy, this is my full-time job. And you know, sometimes it hurts a little bit when you put in so much time and effort and passion into NASCAR or NBA or college hoops or baseball, and then you don't feel like you're getting appreciated. But I know I always will get appreciated when I do NFL and college football. But hopefully, some of those other fans, it'll rub off on them. You know, like you know, when people do football and college football, it's kind of like you already know what you're going to be getting into. But for whatever reason, those other sports, for those other fans, the support ain't there for whatever reason. I don't know why that is, but you know, we're gonna have to try to break that mold for sure. Roger Staubach, good choice. I got you. I got to get you a really good action shot if possible, like from way back in the day. Let's see if I can get one. Good choice, bro. Pro Football Hall of Fame, baby. Ooh, all right. I got to get you a cowboy logo too. So let me get that. But hopefully we end up getting some of the OGs that haven't been here in a minute to kind of come through. I mean, the channel looks completely different, even from just a couple weeks ago, a couple days ago, let alone if you haven't been here since football season. So it'll be exciting to kind of see the reactions from people once they, you know, see the thumbs and they actually see the look of the channel. I feel that we've definitely improved for the better. And there's nothing that people can say now. Ooh, there we go. I got you the star there. Appreciate you. And let me get you another one here. Forget the Dolphins too. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Appreciate you, Alan, very, very much. Let's get it. And it is hot, obviously, here in Oregon. It's probably 85 to 90. So I'm a little hot. I got the little do rag. I got the fucking snow hat. I got the chain on. I got the jersey. I got a fan on me. We got AC in the house, but it is a little hot. But like I said, you got to be able to represent properly. Hey, we all are. Yeah, we all are. You got to understand though, also too, Alan. Half the fan base now is under 40, and half the fan base is over 40. So we have a nice kind of blend of young and a little bit older. So that is big facts. And then obviously I had to be able to, do the thumb. And it took me a while. I won't lie. I probably worked on the thumb for like an hour because I originally had another player instead of Sauce. And I downloaded a program to try to be able to get more player images. That way I could eliminate the backgrounds and give more fire to the thumbs. And, you have to play around with the size and the shape and the positioning. But I finally feel after an hour of going through maybe 5 or 6 different options and finally got a look that I really liked. And, moving forward, if you haven't been here since, football season, this is what you're going to be able to expect, with the thumbs as well as the stream itself. So pretty happy with how things finally look. It's been a minute, like I said, it's been a lot of my creativity and I have ideas and then trying to implement those ideas onto the stream. So let me know what you guys think, of the thumb and the overall new look of the channel. But I hope that you guys enjoy it. And if you want to see anything improved or if there's anything else that you want to see, you can comment below. But again, we still have the ticker. I still got the HD and 4K photos. We got the scoreboard up above. We're not using ESPN like we do on the baseball streams. We got the NFL. Got some old school football cards on the side to make it look more a little streamlined. And I'm really happy with it. Like I said, I didn't realize it would take me this long, to get it to the way that I wanted. But here we are. Lenny D, my boy, SummerSlam, baby. Is it Saturday that's SummerSlam? Right, 4:30. My boy Preston's going to come in the building, and he's going to watch it here with us. Lenny D. Oh, they got DeMarcus Ware singing the. This is interesting. But obviously, with the algorithm and everything, if you guys haven't smashed the like button just yet, please do. Every single comment matters. Every like button matters. Every dono matters. Everything that can help us, get a little bit of a push is going to matter. And like I said, the goal is to get over 20,000. We've already hit 20,000 twice, but we had a bunch of fake fans, coming over from raids, and trying to look cute for the other host, and then obviously taking their sub away about a week later. That's not what I want. I want to be able to legitimately get 150 more quality people, so that way we can get to 20,000 and then go above and beyond and never look back. So obviously anything that you guys can do on your end too, liking, subbing, donating, sharing on other platforms, it's really going to help us out. And really at this point, there's no excuse. You know what I mean? The thumbs are better. The look is better. I've added a lot to the channel. And like I said, I think a lot of people are going to be pleasantly surprised on how things are looking now, even just compared to last year, or even comparing my baseball streams to what we got now. So definitely excited. Let's go, baby. And I do wish that we were getting a little bit of Deshaun Watson and Aaron Rodgers. But can you imagine if they played in this game and then like Rodgers tore his ACL and the season was over? I mean, that's the main reason why you don't see some of these guys. But we are going to get some quality backups, and you're going to get some role players and rookies, and we're going to sprinkle those in. So I am going to be doing a lot of the NFL preseason. So even though the Mariners, are my team, I'm going to scale back on that content with the Mariners and the Dodgers and whatnot. And we're going to be grinding out football. So we're going to be doing SummerSlam on Saturday. But when the games start coming along, is it this weekend or next weekend? I'm going to start pumping them out. And then, we'll either do a vote on what games to do. But I'll try to do ones that are nationally televised, like, NBC or NFL Network. But if it ends up being a good matchup, like I believe like the Chiefs and Saints playing preseason in a week or two, definitely going to do that one. But we'll see on how many I do, and it'll be some days maybe we'll just do one game, but on other days I might end up doing like two or three, and that's not just for preseason. That's going to also be for the regular season. I'm really going to push. I don't want to burn myself out or lose my voice, and I'm going to try to incorporate reaction videos for almost every single game if I can do that, and then power rankings, and then a morning show called Unbiased. So I got a lot on my plate, but I think it's really going to help us grow, and hopefully we can get to 20,000 sooner than later. But we're going to need your guys' help too. So yeah, I don't know why DeMarcus was singing the national anthem. What do you think about the new look, Lenny? What do you think about the thumb and the new look of the channel? You like it? I think it looks a hell of a lot better than it did last year and the year before. And obviously, I still want to incorporate my scoreboard that's custom through Johnny. But with this particular platform, Johnny's scoreboard's not one piece. It's like 50. So you have to fucking layer it. So on some streaming platforms, it allows you to do that. And on other streaming platforms, it doesn't. But for the time being, at least I got another one there that I think that looks actually really good. So let's go, baby. Elliot in the building. What's good? Tom's cool. He said Brown's going to win. Elliot, what's good, brother? Let's go, baby. Jets won the toss and deferred. Let's go, baby. The game is on NBC or Peacock. So, like I said, if you have that, turn it on and let's watch this game together. Let's go. Greg the Leg. Let's go. Fucking A, man. Months and months and months. And here we go. 2023 preseason is underway. And if you are watching Peacock, if you watch it on your computer, it'll be faster than on your smart TV for whatever reason. Kellen Mond, 2017 to 2020, Texas A&M, all-time leading passer in yards, 9,661, passing TDs, 71, a third-round selection, 66 overall in the 2021 draft. Let's go. And then I'll have to be trying to peek at what's going on with the Mariners, but with Shohei Ohtani pitching today. But I mean, when it's football season, it's football. Let's go. Amari Cooper, Amari ain't going to be playing. They ain't going to risk one of their best players on offense. Screen pass, Walker's downfield. Nice gain of about 6 yards there. It's going to be nice to be able to come up with the new nicknames and and have things that Peter Schrager and EA Sports that can steal from me. They're always going to be on social media, with their teams and them personally, looking for material to steal. So it'll be a fun season, no doubt. Yeah, I didn't really understand why they had him singing it, but I mean, maybe it's something that he volunteered for or they asked him to do it. Shotgun set, second down and 5 for Mond. Pressure, screen pass. There we go. Push down, Brands. Let's go. Move the chains. Football season is definitely going to make my voice go out because, I obviously give a lot more energy. It's football. You know what I mean? It's like you can't, I'll do it like energy for like baseball for like starting lineups and whatnot, but you don't really get that same type of energy in baseball or NASCAR or basketball. I feel the energy with football matches wrestling and wrestling fans. If you guys haven't seen the Dark Side of the Ring, Bash at the Beach 2000 with Hogan, Bischoff, and Jeff Jarrett, fucking watch it. And then tonight, I think they have another one, and I'm trying to remember on who it is tonight, but they're debuting another one tonight as well. But nothing gets the passion and the blood flowing better than NFL football and college football. Let's go. First down and 10 for the Browns. Handoff up the middle. Kelly, no gain. Good defense by the Jets. Yeah, I feel the Cowboys made kind of a mistake getting rid of Amari Cooper, but it gave an opportunity for CeeDee Lamb to emerge as possibly a top 10 receiver. So it all worked out. You were going to be able to split, some of the targets and the target share. You still got Michael Gallup there. You don't have Zeke. Maybe we'll see where Zeke ends up, but it's a Tony Pollard show now, and we'll see what happens with Dak and the Cowboys this year too. Handoff right up the middle, bouncing off a couple guys. Let's go, baby. Oh, baby. Scoreboard looking fresh. No ticker on the bottom, looking kind of clean too. Flag on the play. We got some laundry. Screen pass, rumbling and a bumbling. Get off of him. First down, Browns. But it's coming back due to a hold. Either that or an illegal chop block. We'll find out. Should be holding, though. $7. Let's get to a hundo. Well, we'll get more support when here than when we do baseball, basketball, hockey, or NASCAR. I'm just hoping one day that we can grow the platform big enough where we can actually get support no matter what I do. Flag on the play. No, 2 fouls. Illegal formation is 1 on the offense. Ooh, okay. What's this one? Ooh, unnecessary roughness on the defense. Penalties offset. Wow, okay. Automatic first down. So normally when there's penalties on both sides, regardless if it's roughing the passer or something that's minor, normally it's just offsetting. So now, if you have 1 5-yard penalty on the offense and a 15-yarder on the defense, then the 5-yard just goes away. It's no longer offsetting. And then the one that's more damaging, that's the one that ends up being counted. Interesting. Handoff, play action fake. Long, got a man. Nice catch. First down, Browns. Tillman with the catch. Move the chains. Let him know. Yeah, and I was going to use the ticker, but I felt that, if I'm going to have this particular look, why not make it just streamlined and clean? I can always bring it up at any time if anyone wants it. If they need that information for like the Cash App, if they don't want to look at the chat from Sarah and whatnot. But I figure just doing it like this will be better off for us. First down and 10, handoff. Looks like there was a hold there. I'm not sure if it's going to be called. Short gain. No laundry on the field. I don't really care who wins. It's football. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really give a shit about the Jets or the Browns. I think the Jets are a little bit more likable of a team since the Browns are just like a color. They don't even have like a logo of a dog on the side of the helmet. The colors are disgusting, like brown and orange. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like the Bernie Kosar team that I watched when I was growing up as a kid. This is not the same type of Cleveland Browns. But I don't really care who wins. I just want some football. Shotgun set, second down and 10. Mond, screen pass. Man is open. What happened to my hands? What happened? What happened? Got to catch that. I think most people will probably be going for the Jets just because they're more likable, colors-wise, and just who's on the team. You know what I mean? They got guys like Garrett Wilson and Breece Hall and Sauce Gardner and Rodgers and Quentin Williams. Who do the Browns have? Yeah, they got Amari Cooper. They got Nick Chubb, but I don't think anyone gives a shit about Deshaun Watson, being all pervy and whatnot. And they got Myles Garrett. But again, a lot of those guys, if they were on another team, it's 12 noon. You know what time it is? It's time for a New York Jets sack lunch. Yum, 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 yum. That felt good. I haven't done a sack lunch in 6-7 months. Okay. All right, Peter Schrager, you watching? You going to steal that? Stealing that in 3, 2, 1. I better not hear no sack lunches on fucking Good Morning Football. I mean, EA Sports already put it in their video game, so I guess I got to be proud about that. All right, we're going for a field goal attempt, a long one, 49-yarder. Cade York, does he have the distance? The kick is up. Wide right, no good. Burr, burr, burr. Someone lost his job. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think the only people that honestly are going for the Browns are Browns fans. I don't think anyone else is really going for them unless you have a connection, like for one of their players, like for example, for you Cowboys for life, Allen, like Amari Cooper, like you want to root for him. But unfortunately, a lot of the guys that are on the team that are big name guys, they're not going to be playing in this game, and we understand why. So let's go. Yeah, I definitely like the scoreboard look through this look better than the ESPN one that I use, obviously for baseball. Sometimes you just got to experiment and kind of go through many options of scoreboards and cards and background photos to kind of find something that suits your personality. And I'm happy with how everything looks. It would have been 3-0 if they could have got another first down, but we're still knotted up at 0, and hopefully we get into the low 20s if possible. I did get Paisley back early this morning, so it sounds like she was being a little ornery in the morning, and I was supposed to get her dropped off probably around 4 o'clock today, but I ended up getting her back around 8 o'clock, which was kind of nice, 8 or 9 a.m. So Paisley's back. She's just chilling, sitting on the couch, taking a nap, and you might be able to see her on the broadcast at some point. So let's go, baby. NBC Peacock is where the game is at. And again, if you are looking for something that's more up to speed, I don't know why, but again, if you watch it on the computer through Peacock rather than your smart TV, the connection is a little bit faster for whatever reason. And I got Comcast in the living room, but I don't have a cable box here in my room, so at least not yet. But I still have the logins, so I could still log in through the Comcast account. So I may not even need to get a box at one point or another. Let's go, baby. And if there's any news on baseball stuff, please inform me. I would like to be able to see that information. I'm going to take a peek right now. Ohtani is going against the Mariners and Brian Wu. Yankees 3, Astros 2, Brewers 5, Pirates 1, Twins 4, Cardinals 1, Reds and Cubs knotted up at 1. Final scores, Phillies, Marlins 4-2. And then we got the Rangers beating the White Sox 5-3, Royals 9-2 over the Mets, Orioles beat up the Blue Jays 6-1, Giants 1-0 over the Diamondbacks, and then the Mariners and the Angels are going to go at it in about an hour. So definitely excited for that. Let's go, baby. Goats, where are all the goats at? Where are the goats at? No excuses. Let's go. All right, Zach Wilson, number 2 overall pick. And it shows you there can be a lot of hype for a quarterback, but just because that guy is hyped, fast forward about 2, 3, 4 years, and then you'll look back and be like, what the fuck were we thinking? And I guarantee they're thinking about that about Zach Wilson. The Niners are thinking that with Trey Lance. Just because it looks good, doesn't mean it's going to be good years down the road. Facts. It's like, with Trevor Lawrence, you knew he was going to be a phenom. He struggled because he didn't have the right coach, but he blossomed. Justin Fields had that skill set at Ohio State. He still needs to improve, but you saw flashes. Anytime you pick a guy that's a wild card, you're going to get wild card results. Nice pass. All right, Zach. Eboa with the catch. Aaron Rodgers, Alan Lazard, McCole Hardman, and Randall Cobb. I mean, the Jets got a squad. And Breece Hall at running back once he comes back, fully healthy. You got Sauce Gardner and Quentin Williams on the defense. You got a lot of pieces there. And we can't forget the next top 10 wide receiver phenom, Garrett Wilson. He's going to be awesome. He already was awesome last year. Let's go. 3rd down and 2 for Zach Wilson. Shotgun set. Shotgun set. Snap. Wilson. 360. Scrambling, gambling, falling down on himself. What's new? Burr, burr, burr. What happened to my legs? Come on, Zach. That's why you don't do 360s. Oh, my boy, Cyberpunk. Thank you. Appreciate you. Football is back, and I can always count on my goats to come through and show love. $100 dono from our number one supporter, Cyberpunk. Let's go. God bless Cyberpunk. What would we have done without Cyberpunk? When it wasn't NFL season, there was a good chance that I would have been in a very dark place. All right, kickoff off the punt. Nice tackle. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Cyberpunk with a $100 dono. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Appreciate you. Bang, bang, bang. Boom, boom, boom. Bang, bang. $100 dono. Way to set the standard of what the NWSF is about. I appreciate you, brother. Awesome. Yeah. What a G. I mean, like I said, there would have been times where I might have been, not being able to pay bills or possibly be evicted. And, I'm not with my girlfriend anymore. We broke up. I moved and I got Paisley, and, we're starting kind of a new chapter in my life. But you know what? It's actually a blessing. You know what I mean? Because for the last couple of years, we were more like roommates, anyways. And I was restricted on when I could record. I could only record after 4 p.m., Monday through Sunday. Now I can record as early as 7 a.m. and as late as midnight. So there is no restrictions now. So that means that not only am I going to work 7 days a week for y'all, I'm also going to be doing multiple things a day, every day. I mean, obviously, I might have to take a break, for my mental health and my sanity, but I really am going to try to pump out as much as I can of good quality content for you guys. And that may mean, 3 things in a day, 5 things in a day. I mean, like I said, if I can get the reaction videos down, I'm going to try to pump those out. And then once Sunday Night Football ends, I'm going to try to pump those out. And if I don't do a morning or afternoon game, as soon as those morning games are over, I'm going to try to pump out a couple reaction videos. Because obviously, with reaction videos, the sooner you put them out after the game ends, the better results that you're going to get. So we'll definitely have some competition with the reaction videos. But I know that a lot of people have been asking for quite some time, and it's going to feel good to get back to be able to show my passion, energy, and obviously knowledge of the NFL game. Let's go, baby. Cyberpunk, you're the man. Thank you so much. We needed that. Yeah, and Swaggy is going to be in the building as well, which is going to be very cool. Like I said, a lot of stuff that was going on, with me with like mental health and, depression and anxieties and stress and, the breakup and Paisley and whatnot. So he's getting married very, very shortly and whatnot, but it's going to be nice for him to be able to come through, and we're going to be able to watch SummerSlam as a group together. And he's one of my best friends. So Justin is, one of my best friends, that lives here in Oregon, and Preston is the other. Those are like the two closest people in my life that live here, besides my friend Joey, Jamie, and their son Augie. But those are probably my main three. First down and 10 for the Browns and Kellen Mond. Oh, it is. Especially if you're not loved and appreciated. Handoff. There we go. There we go. Yes. First down, Browns. Move the chains. Kelly Jr. with the carry. Sherwood with the tackle. Let's go. Cyberpunk being the man. And hopefully that can help, as we get into football, we can get more people like Cyberpunk to support the channel. About 5 yards per carry rush for Kelly Jr. And, I wonder where Kareem Hunt is going to land. I have really no idea where he's going to land, but I know he still has game left. But Nick Chubb's stat line is going to go through the roof this year. Nice tackle. There's some laundry on the field. Flag on the play. Oh, late hit. Late hit. Whistle's blown. It's going to be a fun season. But we kind of already know who the good teams are going to be. Some people have no idea, but I kind of have a gauge on what's going to happen. Offsides on the defense. Yeah. This sucks that you have so much drama, with Jonathan Taylor, and then Irsay is going to spend $20 million to move a whale from the East Coast to the West Coast. And, with all that being involved, like I said, you got to be able to have a good relationship with the GM and the owner and the coaches. And, he's talented, though, and I know you and a lot of Colts fans are like, whatever, get rid of him. But if you have that mindset, you're not going to get anybody better. And you're only going to be able to be a good football team if you have a big horse like that. It's not like you're going to plug and play. Yes, running back value is down, but let's not kid ourselves. When Jonathan Taylor is healthy, he's one of the top 5 backs in the NFL. So just to be like, throw him to the trash and act like he didn't do anything for you, or when he was at Wisconsin is kind of childish. It's like, I get it. He wants a lot of money, right? And he may want more than maybe what he deserves. And I know the running back position is undervalued, but don't for a second act, Colts fans, including you, Sarah, that he's not a good player. He's a great player. You know what I mean? Like, if you didn't have this issue with the contract, you'd be rocking the jersey, talking about how great he is and how much you're looking forward to watching him. So remember that too. This is a business. Jonathan Taylor isn't a crappy football player. For you to be able to have success with the running game, and with Richardson, you're gonna need someone like that, a top 10 back. And you'll find out if he ends up getting traded and he goes to another team, how poor the running back room will be without him there. That's just being honest and real. You know what I mean? I get it. It's a money issue. It's an issue, obviously that they got to resolve. Maybe he wants more than what he thinks he's worth. Pass incomplete. But let's not for a second think that just a couple of years ago we were praising him as being the best back in the NFL. So let's not, it's a what have you done for me league lately, but don't turn your back on something that's good. We're not talking about some like shitty ass running back that wants money. The guy is a talented player, and he's been talented since high school. Facts. And I hope it can work out for you guys, because if you guys end up trading him away, you're not going to get good value in return. And I get it. Money is money, but don't act like he's not a good player. And obviously when he ends up doing well, that's when you guys will make the playoffs and you'll do well. If he's not there and then Richardson struggles, you're going to realize what it's like to be a 5-win team. And that's not me being a hater. That's just me being honest and real. I know Colts fans are upset, but the guy is a stud, and hopefully he can get healthy. I mean, think about it. You might not want him now, but think about how many people would want Jonathan Taylor if he's healthy for the rest of his career and he only gets banged up a little bit. It's perspective. You can't always just read into the media and then buy into what they say on NFL.com and Good Morning Football. It's all a bunch of bullshit propaganda. We know Jonathan Taylor is a good player. Don't forget it. 3rd down and 5 for the Cleveland Browns. Floater. Oh! What happened to my hands? Yeah, but the thing is like a lot of y'all are ganging up on him. You know what I mean? Like forgetting like what he provided for you. How excited you guys were when you guys got him. When he was the number 1 back in the NFL. Now it's like you guys are treating him like he's dog shit. That's not okay. I mean, like I said, who do you really want to back? You want to back Irsay? Because we already know Irsay's issues with drugs and drinking. Okay, so it's not like Irsay is a class act either. You know what I mean? Just keeping it real. The guy is a little loony. You know what I mean? So I hope it works out. And regardless if Taylor's agent is an idiot, he's trying to be able to get his client money, because the more money that Jonathan Taylor gets, the more money he gets. It's a business. So, sometimes people only look at things from one point of view. Sometimes you got to look at it from not only the owner's point of view, the agent's point of view, but the player's point of view. Just saying. Oh, yeah. I can't wait to see what he does as well. Absolutely. Oh, what happened to my hands? Fumbled it and picked it back up. 5:19 left in the first quarter. Still knotted up at 0. Hopefully we can get some points. But the thing is, that's, it's one of those things, it's just about being honest and genuine and real. And I feel with like sports media and a lot of the people that are on TV and podcasts and the shit that you see on Twitter, just because you see a fucking rumor or you see something on Twitter or X or Instagram or Facebook doesn't mean it's real. But we're so used to going through our timelines and reading something, assuming that it's real. But there's a lot of propaganda and bullshit that's out there. So you got to be able to have an open mind and see things from a different perspective. And trust me, if you can work it out, having Jonathan Taylor is going to benefit the Colts long term. If you get rid of him, you're not going to get good compensation, right? And like I said, you'll realize once he's not there, what your running back room is going to look like, and it's not going to look very good. And that's not me being a hater. That's just me being honest. So. Well, that's what the media says, but he says that's not the case. So are you going to believe the media or are you going to believe Jonathan Taylor? The media has so many fake, Twitter and X, like platform people that think that they know, like Adam Schefter and some of these guys. But even Adam Schefter gets shit wrong. A lot of these guys that are the NFL insiders, sometimes they're wrong, and they don't know what they're talking about. Sometimes they have connections with coaches and players. Yes, they do. But sometimes they jump the gun and they assume, you know. So who's to say how serious the injury is? Who's to say there isn't even an injury to begin with? Just saying. You got to stop believing everything that you read online. You know? Yeah. And of course, running backs can be replaced, right? But when you get someone that's a special talent like that, you want to be able to reward a guy like that and have that guy on your team. It's not like running backs are getting paid and they've been getting paid for years and years and years, and then now they're not getting paid. It's like they've always been undervalued, but there are ones that do deserve to get paid, So you're telling me like the number 12 tight end deserves more money than a top 5 running back? Come on. 47 career interceptions, 28 career sack lunches. My boy, Rondé Barber. Let's go. This is one of my favorite Bucks players of all time. If I had to go down my order, I'd probably go Derek Brooks, as 1. Mike Alstott is 2, and then probably Rondé Barber 3. Warren Sapp, is there as well. But Rondé, for a guy that played with the Bucks for the career, like Mike Alstott and Brooks, those guys mean a little bit more to me than Sapp and Lynch when those guys left, to the Raiders and the Broncos. But I love me some Rondé Barber. Yeah, and everyone can read into the media, and running backs are not valued, and a lot of teams, can win Super Bowls, without a star running back, but that doesn't mean that they don't deserve to get paid, for all the hard work and the damage to their bodies. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's ridiculous to pay a 12th ranked tight end more money per year than a top 5 running back. Prove me wrong. Regardless if they're replaceable, irreplaceable, don't matter. The grind on the body, who takes more damage to their bodies besides O linemen and D linemen in the NFL, the running back. And there's a reason why that they're undervalued, because they get fucking beat up. The wide receivers aren't getting fucking knocked around every fucking play. You know what I mean? Like I said, you have to put yourself in the perspective of a running back. Unless you can do that, then you don't have a good perspective on anything. You have to pretend like you are a running back, and you're taking all the hits and the damage. And then you got a guy that's like a 12th ranked tight end making 10 more million a year than you. Come on. It's ridiculous. 3:50 left in the first quarter. We're still knotted up at 0. First down and 10, halfback toss. Short game. Oh, baby, here we go. Bucks and Eagles jump the route. Rondé at the 10, the 20, the 30, the 40, the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Buccaneers. That was the most exciting moment in my life as a Buccaneer fan, hands down. Because I knew if we went to the Super Bowl, we were going to win it all. 3:15 left. Wilson, hands off. Breaks 1 tackle. Short game. Yeah, it's been ruined. It's been ruined even before, that. I would, obviously people wanting to get paid and whatnot. And yeah, again, a lot of times you have to also remember too, a lot of the great teams, don't have a stud running back because they don't need one because they have so many good players around them already. But that doesn't mean that they wouldn't want one if they could afford it. You know what I mean? A lot of the stud running backs are on shitty teams because, like I said, they're shitty, and they need to be able to have a running back to get them to a point where they can be respectable. But again, on the flip side, on that, catch 22, think about the Buffalo Bills. Until the day that they get someone like a Dalvin Cook type of player, they're never going to be able to get past the Chiefs or the Bengals. So you can say the running back position is underrated, but think about it. If the Bills actually had a solid top 10 running back, they probably would have won a Super Bowl already. So yeah, they're undervalued, but certain teams like the Bills can't get over the fucking hump because they don't got one. So you got to think of it that way too. People aren't thinking that, you know. Certain teams they act like they don't need one, like the Chiefs, which is true. You know what I mean? They can reuse many people, but also it's the scheme, being able to pass it around to many people. You know what I mean? But the Bills are the greatest example of a championship contender. That they haven't had a guy that could really hold it down, and that's holding them back. And once they realize that they get a top 10 back, that's when they're going to be able to beat the Chiefs, beat the Bengals, and possibly beat a team like the Niners and Eagles in the Super Bowl. But until that day comes, they're only going to be able to max out to the AFC Championship game. And by luck, if they make it to the Super Bowl, they might not be able to win because they don't have that running back to take the pressure off Josh. Field goal is up, and it's good. Greg the leg, 3-0 Jets. Let's go. Finally. We got some points, baby. He was. And I just want to be able to give you guys like these different types of perspectives because everyone else is just going to hop on whatever they see on NFL.com or what they see on TV, and then they're like, "Yeah, I agree. Running back market, you can win it without it." But it might apply to certain teams that have a Hall of Fame coach, like an Andy Reid, or that have a Patrick Mahomes or a Travis Kelce. But does your favorite team have an Andy Reid, a Patrick Mahomes, or Travis Kelce? Probably fucking not. So unless you've got guys like that, it's not realistic. Other teams are built differently. So yeah, some teams can win championships, without a star running back. But there's also elite teams that can't get over the hump because they don't got one. How many times, if the Bills just had a guy that could end up getting 100 yards, that could have been the difference beating the Chiefs. And it could have been the difference beating the Bengals and Joe Burrow. That could have been the difference of maybe beating the Eagles or Niners or one of the top teams in the NFC. I mean, comment if you think I'm wrong. You know what I mean? Like, there's not a lot that the Bills are missing. A star running back, right? A top 10 running back and better defense and a couple offensive line pieces as well. But if they would have had a Dalvin Cook like of talent, you're telling me that you don't think that that wouldn't have been enough to get past the Chiefs or the Bengals or someone else? It would have been. Just saying. Just be keeping it real. So you got to look at it from that perspective too. But most people just want to buy into what they read on the internet or what they hear from people on TV. Don't buy into that propaganda bullshit. Let's go, baby. And I don't know what's going on with the NFL, but they need to get their shit going. Three zero. Jim Brown. I'm going to do some refreshing here and see what's going on. Usually the ESPN one will have some issues too. 3-0 Jets. But there's probably so many fucking people on ESPN and NFL.com and whatnot. Shit's going on, but All right, I'm gonna open up a different level here and see what I can do. Give me a sec here. I'm gonna get out of that, and then I'm gonna open it up again and see if we have something better here. Fumble. It's like I might have to switch it over to the ESPN one if this one doesn't get going. Come on, NFL.com. You're the fucking NFL and you can't even get your shit together. All right, hold up. Give me a sec here. I'm just trying to see why this thing isn't updating. I'm very confused. It still shows on NFL.com like the 49-yard field goal that was missed. It's like they're so fucking far back. Like their shit is crashing. All right, one sec here. I might have to adjust the screen here. All right, I'm going to keep trying to go back with the other one because obviously the other one's going to look better. But you know, if NFL.com crashes, what are you going to do, right? I'm going to have to write a little note. I'm going to have to message the NFL. Be like, "What's up, man? This is the first game, and you guys aren't even prepared to get shit going on your fucking NFL.com. That's sad." All right, Greg the leg. Kick is up, and it's good. Hopefully, we get some touchdowns at some point. I'm still trying to work on this fucking scoreboard here real quick, but I'm just so confused. You guys let me know if you guys are getting it on your end, but on NFL.com on my end, it's not loading for whatever reason. I mean, at least ESPN's got their shit together. Like on NFL.com, for me, it still shows 0-0 with 9:56 left in the first quarter. What is that about? But you guys let me know if you're on NFL.com and shit is working good for you. Let me know. So that way I can flip it back. But for whatever reason, at least I don't know if it's just me or what's going on here, but still shows 0-0 on NFL.com, which is insane. 20 seconds left. little shake and bake towards the sideline. Good tackle. Yeah, hopefully that's not a sign of things to come, for the season. Hopefully they'll be able to figure that shit out. But you think they would have better people, working the internet, for updating the websites, on a fast level. It's like ESPN is just getting everything going, and you're just sitting there, and your shit isn't even loading. And I get it. A lot of people might be, on that particular page, but that's ridiculous. Unbelievable. Still 0-0 with 9:56 left, idiots. All right, we're going to get into the first quarter. I'm not going to give up, though. I'm going to keep trying. But if you guys want to do me a solid, go to NFL.com where you're at right now and let me know if you see anything updated when you go to NFL.com and you go to the game. That if it's anything that's updated on their end or not, or if you're getting the same thing that I'm getting. But when I go to it, it says 0-0 first quarter with 9:56 left, and it like froze after the Cade York field goal, no good, and then it hasn't updated since. Like their shit is broken. Yours is the same. Okay. I mean, like I said, I'll keep trying and trying to get it because obviously it's a better looking one, but obviously you got to have people that are working that are competent there that can actually do their fucking job. Apparently they can't. But at least we have this other option for now, and then eventually, we'll flip back to the other one if needed. 6-0 Jets. That's so embarrassing. You're like $1 billion company, and you can't even get your fucking NFL.com working correctly. That's a sad, sad day. For real. I'm gonna go check up on Paisley. Okay. Yeah, keep yeah, no, I'm just talking about I'm not watching it on NFL.com. I'm watching it on Peacock on NBC. But I'm just saying on NFL.com, they have a scoreboard, just like ESPN, right? And that's what I'm going to use if I can't use my custom scoreboard. But normally they update the score as you go through the game, right? It's like 3-0, 6-0. NFL.com's is frozen. So that's what I'm saying. All right, let me go check on Paisley here real quick. All right, I'm back. Paisley just on the couch. Unbelievable. NFL.com is some shit. Ridiculous. Someone's getting fired today. For real. All right, starting second quarter, baby. 6-0 Jets. Shotgun set. Nice pass. I think he was just short of the marker. But if anyone, is obviously watching and you just have NFL.com on your computer and you're just chilling, refresh it for me, a few times. And when you see it that it's updated, let me know. So that way that, I'm going to periodically do it as well. But I figured all of us are going to be on the same level. If it's fucked up, it's fucked up everywhere. So Browns with the punt. At this point, I'm starting to feel sorry for the Browns and I want them to get something. Okay, it's updated. Finally, these fucking idiots. Someone's like, "You're gonna get fired. You're gonna get fired." They said. All right, let me switch it up here. Fucking idiots. Jesus Christ, they're like a quarter behind. All right. What a bunch of dumbasses. There we go. And as you can see, the NFL one, it looks better. It's a little bit more colorful and whatnot. I don't mind the ESPN one, but I guess it just depends on the background and what you're looking at. With the colors, with the green and the blue and the purple, it just kind of blends a little bit better. Finally, dumbasses. They're like, you better get that shit working or you're fired. Oh fuck! Someone fell asleep on the job. Yeah, because I want to use this one all year. I don't want to use I'll use the ESPN one for baseball, but I want to use the NFL one for NFL. So flag on the play. Ooh, delay a game on the offense. Hallelujah. There we go. Tim Boyle, let's go, baby. And I definitely will be checking out Ohtani and the Mariners. Brian, woo, against Ohtani. We'll probably get killed, but ooh, nice hit. That was a very TJ Ward-esque type of hit. Joe Thomas is a legend of a player, but he's kind of annoying on the microphone. From when he was like, in the booth and they have him. Tries to be kind of like a comedian and whatnot, but like, I don't know. Not really my cup of tea. Do I think he's an amazing football player and one of the best offensive linemen that's ever lived? Yes. Does he have a handsome son? Yes. Is he annoying on the microphone? Yes. Yeah, for real. They're like, oh, they're going back like in the off season. Third down and 15, shotgun set. Little screen. Oh, short game. Good defense there by Mitchell. And a lot of times in these games, we're not going to have a lot of touchdowns until the second half. If you've watched the Hall of Fame game for years and years and years, it's pretty rare where you're going to pop off and the score is going to be like 2017 at halftime. A lot of times it's going to, be kind of a slow, grinded out type of game. And then eventually things start to pick up. So. Shut up, Collinsworth, you fucking idiot. Gosh, fucking Collinsworth. Fucking Chris. Jets with the punt. Nice little shake and bake. Tackle him. There you go. Send a message, Cyberpunk. Don't know if he's going to be dropping in today or if he's working, but still, anyone that's willing to drop a hundo, regardless if they're here or not, that shows the type of support that I'm going to be able to get from certain people on the channel, which is awesome. So, and we need it. Well, at least the scoreboard got updated, but somebody's sleeping on NFL.com. That's for real. $107. Let's get to 2, and then hopefully we can get a few more of the goats to kind of come through. I mean, yeah, I know it's preseason, but I guess some of us love football more than others, But it would just be nice for people to even stop by, even if they can't donate. Just say hello. It's been a long time for some of these people that were regulars that haven't been in the room. We made a lot of upgrades too, so I mean, eventually the people will find out, regardless if it's in the preseason or the regular season. But I am going to be doing quite a bit of preseason games. So the NFL.com, nah, man, they don't get no days off. I mean, you're going to be working nonstop between now all the way until fucking February. I'm going to take a quick look at the baseball scores. When you're a fanatic, you do that. Take a peek. Oh, Astros Yankees knotted up at 3. And then obviously Mariners and Angels will be very good tonight. And then we got the Dodgers and the A's as the last game of the night. And obviously, if the NFL wasn't back, I would have done the Mariners and Angel game. But I'll peep it here. Sarah, if you want to give me a reminder in about 40 minutes at 6:40, that way I can open up that stream and I can watch the game also. NFL's back, baby. Six zero Jets. 10:28 left in the second quarter. First down and 10 for the Browns. Come on, Browns. You need something. God, I love football. I don't give a shit what it is. If it's college football or NFL, I don't give a shit if it's preseason or not. I love it. That's just the difference, man, between some of us. And picked. Go, go, go. Nice pick there by the Jets. Jets, Jets. He's trying to make a roster spot. Wow. Nice job. Salah. He's like, yeah, baby. Zone coverage. He fades, goes left, goes right, and he throws it right to him. Well, that's the reason why he's a backup. I mean, what are you looking at right here? You don't see the guy underneath? Fuck. Jesus. And it wasn't even like a corner or safety. It was a fucking linebacker. Unbelievable. All right, come on, Jets. Little quick pass. Brownlee with a catch. Gain of about 6 or 7. He's like put in all the starters. Yeah, but like I said, if you got Deshaun Watson on the team, I don't think anybody's going to root for you. You know what I mean? It's like when you have a scandal and you're not really that popular of a team to begin with anyways, and you got shitty colors and you have a kind of a bad aura surrounding you in the roster, I don't think really anyone gives a shit. I think a lot of Browns fans don't even give a shit about the Browns. I mean, some people do, but I mean, to be able to give a contract to a guy that is a predator, you know what I mean? Like, and he's all acting like he apologized, and even to this day, he like acts like he didn't do anything wrong. You know, that's a problem. I can never root for that a team like that. There are players on the team that I love though, like Nick Chubb, Myles Garrett. I like those guys. I like Amari Cooper, but not Deshaun Watson. Shotgun set. Oh, touchdown Jets. There we go. First touchdown of the NFL preseason. There we go. Oh, and look at that. Someone actually wasn't sleeping, and they got the shit to work. Woo! There we go. I love it. Yes. Get that pylon, baby. Manny the Don. Broncos in the building. What's good, brother? It's been a minute. I've been making a lot of upgrades to the channel, as you can see. Thumbnails and the overall look. I hope you like it. Hope you're doing good. I haven't talked to you since football season. Extra point is up. Greg the Leg, it's good. 13-0 Jets, 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 Jets. Sean Payton. Yeah. And then you had the whole like Aaron Rodgers, Nathaniel Hackett, Sean Payton, fiasco and whatnot. Sean Payton didn't fucking tell any lies. Broncos were, fucking not good. Russell Wilson wasn't good. They weren't good. I'm glad you got rid of them. And you're blessed with that ownership group to get a guy like Sean Payton. If Sean Payton would have went to the Cowboys, that could have been the difference between them making the playoffs and maybe making an NFC championship game. If he would have went to the Chargers, it would have took Justin Herbert's game to a whole nother level. And you're lucky that he ended up going to Denver, because even though people are sleeping on Denver, with Sean Payton there, he won't hesitate to bench Russell Wilson this year or next year and get someone better if he doesn't pan out. So 13-0 Jets. Come on, Browns. Do something. Oh, broken tackle. There we go. Good effort. What's good with your life, Manny? Sad. Watson used to be a top 5 quarterback, but he never will be ever again. 24. It's like one thing if you have one girl accusing you, not 24. You're guilty, bro. And you're a predator. And not the good kind. With Arnold Schwarzenegger. Get through the chopper. Go, go, go. Break those tackles. First down, Browns. But there is a hold, and it's coming back. Damn it. What a hell of a run right there. Good to hear, man. Yeah, I know. A lot of us have been going through a little bit of the mental health, depression, anxiety, going through some things. But at least the football season's here, and we got football every week until February. So, I mean, if things were a little bit off, not during football season, this is a time where people that are depressed, that have anxiety, that have depression, that are fucking not in a good, headspace, you can get back to being your regular self. Football is back. Football definitely heals a lot of the pain and a lot of the issues that people have when it's not football season. Not everyone likes NASCAR, baseball, NBA, college hoops, or wrestling. So when football season's back, NFL or college, I feel it does improve the health of many, many people, including myself. Oh, what happened to my hands? God, can Collinsworth just shut the fuck up? I mean, how many times am I going to have to fucking say that this year? He just fucking rambles on about goddamn nothing. It's like, shut the fuck up, dude. Like, I don't mind Tirico. Tirico is the guy that does the play-by-play because he's smarter. It's like, I get it. You're running PFF, Collinsworth. You know what I mean? And you're making money off that and everything. But goddamn, dude, you're just a rambling motherfucker, dude. If I want rambling, I'll listen to Ramblin' Rod. Ramblin' Rob show. I don't need to hear you rambling on about fucking goddamn nothing. Little dump down, short game. Yeah, they're trying to get Arizona State to go to the Big 12, and then they're trying to obviously, recruit Washington and Oregon to leave. But if everyone leaves, then what? The Pac-12 just doesn't exist, and they're going to be what, the Pac-6? Like, that would be terrible. You know what I mean? Like, what are we going to have? There's two super conferences, like the Big Ten and then the SEC, and then everyone else is just ass. Is that what's going on? Like, and then the ACC and the Big 12 are like, fuck my life. 3rd down and 6. Screen pass. Good block. There we go. First down, Browns. Move the chains. Kelly Jr. Oh, his voice is just annoying. And there's nothing like relevant or memorable that he says ever. Like, can anyone ever quote anything memorable that they've ever heard him say? Just a bunch of bullshit. Football makes things better. We'll be good, Alan. Sometimes you just got to be able to do things that that are going to help make you better. Listen to music, go for a walk, spend time with pets, a cat or a dog, talk to friends. You just got to be able to put yourself in a position to win, keep yourself busy, and keep yourself accountable. Don't let yourself get to that point. And if you can check off the boxes and do certain things to keep yourself on a good level, that will prevent going down into into a dark place. I really appreciate that you're here too, Alan. I love you, bro. We damn boys in the building. 2nd down and 6. Let's go, Browns. Kelly Jr. can get a touchdown, either here or in the early 3rd quarter, so that way we can at least have it be competitive. Shitty pass by Mon. Good pressure by the Jets. Like, I would rather listen to like Troy Aikman and Joe Buck than listen to Collinsworth. Like, Tirico, I don't mind him. I don't think he's great. He ain't no Gus Johnson, but he's like okay. Like on a scale of 1 to 10, Tirico's like 7. He's not annoying, but he's not great. He's just average, right? But then Collinsworth is like a fucking 1. It's just like he ruins the broadcast. But they have to have 2 guys in the booth, so. Yeah. I was going to ask you if you saw that or not. Eagles will still be the best team in the division, but I wouldn't count out the Cowboys and the Giants. And who knows? We'll see. If the Washington Commanders change their name back to the Redskins, they can actually probably be a good football team again. It's kind of crazy to think that a name change could change things, but the culture would change. I think they would actually get back to being more passionate, and a lot of the Indians, they don't give a shit about that. It's just a bunch of Kyles and fucking Karens that are bitching about that shit. It's like I don't understand why people are so overly emotional. They grew up watching fucking Family Guy in South Park, and they get offended by everything. Deep pass, incomplete, flag on the play. But you can't tell me, watching fucking Family Guy in South Park, right, and all the shit that they get away with, and then you see something that's not even a big deal, and you get these people that are just losing their goddamn minds over it. Still 3rd down. I don't know. I like the Redskins name, honestly, because I like the history. Cowboys and Redskins. Redskins and Cowboys. That history, you can't replicate that. Red Wolves, Commanders, Washington football team, that shit is ass. It doesn't sound good. It doesn't look good. And then, you got to look good, feel good, play good. If you have a dumbass name like that, how do you expect to actually be anything? You know what I mean? Think about it. Cowboys, Redskins, that was a fire rivalry. You know what I mean? Cowboys, Commanders, it doesn't have the same ring to it. Cowboys and football team, stupid. First down, Browns. I know they're trying to do a petition, but Dan Snyder obviously doesn't own the team anymore. And I know some people are overly sensitive, and whatnot, right? But I honestly feel, that if they went back to the name, it would be better for merch sales. The helmet was fire. The jerseys were cool. I'm not even a Redskin guy, but let's be honest. If you look at all their logos and everything that they had, the Redskin one was incredible. Their helmet was dope. I don't have to be a fan of that team, but I know that was the best look that they've had, and they have the history attached. QB sneak. First down, Browns. Come on, Browns. We got to get at least a field goal. Feels good to bust out the NWSF chain. It's been a minute. I don't know. It's like also like with the Guardians, Cleveland Indians, much cooler than the Cleveland Guardians. That's ass. You know what I mean? Just leave the shit alone. You know what I mean? People got to be stop being so fucking overly sensitive, man. Now, if it was a bunch of like the tribal Indian people that were super fucking pissed, yeah, then fucking, take it away, and for a good reason. But if they actually don't mind it and they like it, and it's like other people that are complaining, why the fuck did you change it? It's like you're not going to get any fucking merch sales with the Commanders of football team, But if you got a Redskin jersey or a helmet and you get like Scary Terry McLaurin, that's kind of fire, or Chase Young, Just saying. Holding. .424 left in the second quarter. 13-0 Jets. I mean, could you imagine the uproar if the Braves changed their name? What the hell would they be? Atlanta Warriors instead of the Atlanta Braves? It's stupid. There we go. Hit the hole. Hit the hole. There we go. Demetric Felton Jr. Yeah, I wonder where some of the players that haven't signed it are going to drop. I am kind of curious about Dalvin Cook and Kareem Hunt. They made a post today, like on ESPN, talking about like notable names, and the first name on the list was Carson Wentz. Idiots. That's not a notable name. And they even had Matt Ryan on the list. The guy's done. Like, why are we putting those guys on the list? The people that should be on the list is like Dalvin Cook, someone that can still play, right? Kareem Hunt, not fucking Matt Ryan or Carson Wentz. Golly. It shows you ESPN is so stupid they don't even know. Like, they don't even realize, like, their social media team is so stupid by putting those people on there. And, of course, they got fucking ripped apart for that. Like, the first name you see, notable free agents, the first picture is Carson Wentz. Get the fuck out of here. First down and 10. Shotgun set, screen pass, boom! Let's go. Yeah, Chase Young is incredible when he's healthy. They got a really good D-line. Payne, their D-line is very solid. Scary Terry's nice. Jahan Dotson has got a lot of talent. For me, I'm not a hater. So, obviously, if you're a Cowboy fan, you're not going to like, obviously the Commanders football team, whatever the fuck they're calling themselves now, right? But I just appreciate great players no matter what team they're on. Oh! Almost picked. Did he get it? Did that fall into his lap? Was that incomplete, or did he pick that off? Too much sauce. Let's see. Boom, hits him in the chest. It pops up in the air. The tackle comes down. What do you mean it was on the ground? Fucking the guy was in the way, Tarico. Oh, it hit the ground as the guy's ass is in the frame where you can't even tell. Idiot. All right, timeout on 3rd down and 13. He's relevant. Don't be a hater. Chase Young is still relevant. He just had that one injury. Because the thing is you can say that, but if Chase Young, ended up going to the Cowboys and getting you 15 sacks a year and stayed healthy, you would love him. So just because he's on the football team, Redskins, whatever the hell they're calling themselves, he's still uber talented. He's got more natural talent than Scary Terry. Scary Terry is, probably like, 15th ranked wide receiver, somewhere between like 12 and 15, typically. Sometimes put up, top 10 numbers. But Chase Young, if he's healthy, he could end up being a top 5, player at his position. Just saying. But injuries, have, derailed him a little bit. Nice. Flag on the play. First down, Browns. Move the chains, but I think it's coming back. Yeah, I'm really happy that football's back. And hopefully we can get, some of the, NFL fans to come through, Like I get it if you don't like baseball or basketball or NASCAR and whatnot, but, we're doing football. So, you can come through. But we'll definitely find out who really supports the channel and who doesn't. That's the bottom line, I mean, especially if I'm going to be grinding out so much football content, we'll see if, who turns their back on us, who's not loyal, and who the people are loyal to this channel. All right, 2-minute warning. Well, hopefully the Browns can get at least a field goal, but I'm hoping they get a touchdown. If they go to Kelly Jr., they'll have a shot. All right, I got 18 minutes until we end up getting to that Mariners and Angels matchup with Shohei Ohtani on the mound. I'm going to take a look at the scores. You got any news to provide us for sports, Sarah? Yankees 4, Astros 3, Brewers 12, Pirates 1, Twins 5, Cardinals 2, Cubs 4, Reds 1, and then everything else is a final. Phillies 4, Marlins 2, Rangers 5, White Sox 3, Royals 9, Mets 2. I like the Orioles a lot. 6-1 over the Blue Jays. Giants 1, Diamondback 0, and then obviously Mariners, Angels, and A's, Dodgers have not started yet. But I'm glad the NFL.com, people that work on their social media team for their site got their shit together because I didn't really want to use that ESPN one. That one is just it's a little too just white and bland. I want something that's a little bit more colorful and whatnot. So I'm glad that they fucking updated it. I mean, if I had to use the ESPN scoreboard, fine, but this one is definitely much, much better. It blends in with the background much better. All right, come on, Browns. Shotgun set. Handoff. This Kelly running back ain't too bad. It's like normally the Browns are usually 3-4 deep in their running back room, but since Kareem Hunt's no longer there will be an opportunity for, that number 2 guy behind Nick Chubb. Here's Collinsworth talking some nonsense as usual. I did see that. He ended up with like 8 Ks or something like that. Shotgun set. Nice gang tackle by the Jets. Yeah, we'll see. Like I said, depending on how Watson plays, with Cooper and Chubb, it's really not going to be that part. It's really going to be the offensive line and the defense. How good that group does will determine if they can compete with Pittsburgh. Even though I don't think Kenny Pickett's really that good, and also with Lamar and the Ravens, we already know the Bengals are going to win that division. And the only way they don't is if like Burrow gets hurt, or Jamar Chase gets hurt and they have some major injuries, right? But the other three teams, there's not a whole lot of separation. They're all kind of jumbled in, with the Browns and the Ravens and the Steelers. No one can really say for sure, who's going to be the best. Of course, the Browns are not as popular as the Ravens and Steelers. Most people would root for those teams over the Browns, but the Browns still have some talent. There we go. Screen. Yeah. Touchdown. Boom. There we go. I figured that Kelly would get that. Nice. Touchdown, Browns. So sometimes the games start off a little slow, but it's always nice to be able to, get some kind of points. And I'm glad they ended up getting a touchdown there instead of a field goal. We at least have a competitive game. There we go. Touchdown, Browns. And let's see how long it takes for them to update if the worker fell asleep or if he's awake now. Extra point is up. Oh, did he miss it? It's good. That was a good score. That was a good play. $107. Let's get to 2. John Kelly with the touchdown catch. It looks like someone's going to get fired again. Go, go, go. 13-7 Jets. Man, they really sleeping over there. We'll keep an eye on it. But like I said, if you're a billion-dollar company and you can't even have your website working properly on the debut for, fucking the Hall of Fame game, that's a problem. Hard Knocks with the Jets. 24 seconds left before halftime. See if the Jets can get into field goal range. There we go. First down, Jets. Erickson with the catch. Move the chains. Boyle, I see you. I guess not. I mean, ESPN at least can get their shit going. You know what I mean? And I imagine they, don't have as much money as NFL, but that just is mind-boggling to me. You know what I mean? You could be that rich of a, you know, company, with the league, the most popular league in the world or in the United States. Obviously, we know football, soccer is very big, but NFL is huge. Can't you get some people that are competent enough to fucking work their websites? Come on, man. Someone didn't pay the bill for the internet? What's going on there? 15 seconds left. 13-7 Jets. I did see that. Boyle, floater, incomplete. They're down in 10. So how long will it take the Jets to get going? How long will it take NFL.com to have competent workers to get shit working? What happened to my hands? Good defense there by the Browns. We're almost at halftime. The Mariners will start against the Angels here in about 6 minutes. But hopefully this is just like a one-off thing, and hopefully you know, their overall brand of their website will be working properly. Field goal attempt. Greg the leg, and it is good. All right. I'm going to go check up on Paisley, give her some dinner, and hopefully I will go to the ESPN one for now, and then hopefully they will fix that. 16-7, halftime. All right, let me go check up on Paisley real quick, and then we can throw up some photos and go over anything that you guys want to go over. All right, I'm back. I had to give Paisley some dinner. All right, looks like NFL.com got their shit finally together. I was just getting something for Paisley. Yeah, but she's all kind of passed out on the couch and whatnot. So all right, I'm gonna go visit her a little bit here since we're at halftime. So give me a couple minutes. You guys can interact within yourselves, and then I'll be back here in like a minute or two. Jamie, what's good? I just messaged you back. Oh, dog. Yeah. So normally when people call or they message me and whatnot, like when I'm grinding, like sometimes I can't hear that well with what was going on. I know someone hopped on there. I don't know if that was Joey or not. It sounded like it was someone else. So I'm going to go check on Paisley here real quick, and then I will be back in just 1 second. I appreciate that. Support is always needed. Absolutely. Who was it? Who's at the house right now? It's you and Joey and Augie, and who else is there? Oh, it was John. Oh, okay. But damn, John got a deep ass voice. I was like, I couldn't tell if that was John or not. Awesome. Yeah, like I said, normally when I'm just grinding and whatnot, so that's awesome. Is he are you guys barbecuing over there? What's going on? Ah, my boy John. And fucking I haven't seen John fucking like since we used to play ball, and then I ended up giving him some of my jerseys before I moved away and whatnot. But always a lot of good memories back in that old neighborhood, and that's where I'm at right now. I can actually see John's old house from my bedroom window and whatnot. So I usually take walks with Paisley past his house every night. So pizza this time, nice. So who's over there right now? It's just you and Joey and Augie, and is it John and John's girlfriend? Or tell John I said what's up. Like I said, I didn't know. I thought that it was maybe him, but I couldn't really tell because, like I said, the phone was a little bit muffled. So, but let me go check up on Paisley here real quick. Yeah, you can thank my mom for that. Just wanting to make sure people wouldn't steal my shit. You know what I mean? Even if it's like stuff that was only going to be in my house or in my bedroom and whatnot. So, John and Joey's sister, nice, nice. That's awesome. I want to link up. We got to try to be able to. It's kind of funny too because I don't know, if it's just like today with football, but Mason actually hit me up also because I haven't really talked to him or seen him in like a long, long time, and he's like, how come you haven't hit me up and whatnot? I'm just like, bro, I'm grinding. I'm working 7 days a week. You know what I mean? I got the puppy and whatnot, so I don't really party like that anymore and whatnot, but that's awesome. Yeah, we'll definitely have to link up one time and have a barbecue or just even chill and hang out. It'd be great to catch up with John just because fuck, I haven't seen him since. I mean, the last time I saw John, I was probably I don't know, 15 years old. I'm 41 now, so it's been like 25 years since I've seen him. So, John, if you're listening, I love you, bro. I hope the rest of the fam is doing good, and we definitely will link up very, very soon. So, all right, let me go check up on my puppy real quick, and then I'll call the second half. Halftime, 16-7, Jets, 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 Jets. I'll be right back. All right, your boy is back. It's always good. It's always good to be able to link up with like old friends and old neighbors. Feels good to be able to reconnect. All right, baby. 16-7 Jets. And hopefully we get a little bit more scoring. What are we at? 107 in donos so far. Hopefully we can get to 150 or two. Jamie, you still there? You and John still there with Joey? If you are, let me know. I'm going to message you here on. Oh, no worries. How are you guys doing? Are you guys watching the game or no? All the foodies. Yeah, but your boy's grinding. I'm trying to keep upgrading the channel. Figured out how to get the thumbs the way that I wanted. Shit is not easy. It takes a lot of fucking effort, a lot of work. But decided to be able to give a little bit of my personality with the channel and whatnot. And yeah, I mean 7 days a week, the grind never fucking stops. But again, if you got dreams and goals, you got to keep grinding. And plus, if you sacrifice a Jordan rookie that's worth like 20, 30,000, you got to keep it moving. So here we go. And Sarah's my lead my lead moderator that kind of handles things for me, on the channel and whatnot. And obviously, Jamie and Joey are two of my best friends with Preston and Justin, and I always try to be able to take care of their son. I still got some toys for Augie from my collection, so I'll definitely next time I see you guys, I will be able to drop some of those, like even those like little rubber dinosaurs. They're from the '80s and they're like bendable. Normally I wouldn't give up stuff like that, but to Augie I would. So you guys are like family to me. So all right, here we go. Second half kickoff, Hall of Fame game. Jets 16, Browns 7. 107 in donos. Let's get to two. Let's get it, baby. Pizza for dinner. What kind of pizza you guys having tonight? Pepperoni, sausage, combo, Hawaiian. You can't really go wrong with pizza. But it feels good to have football back, even if it ends up being just preseason. Oh, the Mariner game is about to start, so I got to pull that up too. Play action fake. He gets hit on the ass, right on the booty cheek, incomplete. Travis Dye, the former Oregon Duck and USC Trojan. Collinsworth, shut the fuck up. This guy rambles on literally nothing every fucking broadcast. My ears are bleeding. My eyes are bleeding. He never says anything memorable or relevant. Golly. Second down and 10, man in motion. Handoff. Running up the gut. Travis Dye runs into a wall, short game. Nice. How's Augie doing? Does he still have the fever? Is he doing a little bit better? Once that fever has been reduced and you guys have some free time, you can let me know. I mean, I got Paisley back this morning. So usually it looks like Megan's going to have her, once a week or once every 2 weeks for a couple days. But I think that, Paisley gets kind of agitated and irritated around her. So I was supposed to have her dropped off around 4 p.m. today, and I got her dropped off at like 8 a.m. So, but that doesn't bother me, because I love Paisley more. So, if I can take her for a walk and exercise her and give her hugs and kisses and make sure that she feels loved, and that's really what it's about. So, offsides on the defense. 5-yard penalty. Still, third down. But I miss you guys. Like I said, Preston's going to be coming over. He's going to be coming over on Saturday to watch SummerSlam. And then my buddy Justin will probably stop by and drop off some of that All-Star memorabilia from the MLB All-Star game that he went with him and his dad. He has a chain for me and a T-shirt. But I definitely miss you guys, and I'll have to come through. And I don't live that far, but again, it's like, when you have a child in Augs, and I got my own little child in my Paisley pup, it takes up a lot of time. Plus, I'm grinding on the channel 7 days a week, so it's like I got a lot of people like Mason and other people, that like want me to hang out. But again, when you got dreams and goals, you can't just record whenever you just want to. You have to put in the time and the effort, regardless of how many people show up or what donos you get or don't get. You got to put in that hard work and that grind. So obviously the goal is to get over 20,000, subs, and that way we can kind of leapfrog and go past that point. So thanks. I try to be. I mean, she gets kissed and hugged by me like 1,000 times a day, so she probably gets annoyed with me a little bit, but I don't know how to love any other way. I have to love with all my heart. So especially with a pup like that. Go, go, go. Shake and bake. Flag on the play. First down, Browns. Let's see if this is a hold on the Browns. Matt in the building. How's that Hawaii weather, brother? Man, this is so crazy that John. Like, I would have never thought in a million years that anyone that would, I mean, obviously I know that he moved, from Aloha after I moved away. And then I think he went to a different high school. I don't know if it was like Century or somewhere else. So obviously they moved at some point after I moved away, but their childhood home that they grew up in and I grew up in, I'm still here, obviously, and, breaking up with the girlfriend, and I'm here now. But it's crazy to go in the old neighborhood and to see like all the houses. And it's weird because I still remember all the people that lived in the neighborhood, but I don't think a lot of those people live here anymore. Like a lot of people sold the home, and they moved to somewhere else. So, but I hope you're doing good, John. I hope Todd is doing good. I hope Shannon's doing good. Hope the fam is doing good. And yeah, I definitely look forward to shooting some hoops or just shooting the shit, and hanging out and spending some time and catching up for sure. And obviously, I like John. I always thought he was a cool dude, and I wouldn't have hooked him up with my jersey collection because I had a lot of champion, jerseys from back in the day that normally I would have just hung on to. Alonzo Mourning, Teal, rookie jersey, Anthony Hardaway, Penny Hardaway jersey, Derek Coleman throwback. I think the only jersey that I hung on to was my Iverson rookie, and that was when I was 14 in '96. But that was the only one that I hung on to, and I gave the rest of my collection to John. So 16-7 Jets. Let's go, baby. All right, I need to pull up. Let's see if my stream with the Ziply is fast enough to handle both. We'll find out here in a second. Shohei Ohtani, so All right, here we go. All right, I'm going to drop this down. And I'm going to try to watch both at the same damn time. It's tricky, too, because, if you end up, having not fast enough internet, then, it's like I'm streaming, so I need speed for that. Then I'm watching a stream, so I need speed for that. And then I'm watching another stream, but I have a gig, so it should be good. But the thing is they don't tell you when you get a gig, you don't always get gig speed, so. But I'll watch this as long as I can before it craps out, if it does. Papa John's. All right, let's see if the Brads can actually come back, make it a little bit more competitive. But I am happy that we actually got to 23 combined. That's actually not bad for a Hall of Fame game at halftime. Shotgun set. Pressure up the middle. Tipped. Almost picked. What happened to my hands? Aaron Rodgers might be the most overrated Hall of Fame quarterback of all time. He's a great player, but a guy that, look at the stats. Look at the yards, almost 60,000, but look at the TDs to picks. It's amazing. He might be the most naturally gifted quarterback of all time that makes it look easy, but when it comes to the clutch, he's not clutch. His record at home was terrible at Lambeau, and he honestly should have had more than one Super Bowl, but at least he has one. Same thing with Russell Wilson and Drew Brees, but Rodgers' talent, he should have gotten at least 2 Super Bowl wins. Same thing with Brett Favre, but again, you got to be able to have a complete team. And the only thing that I, kind of like, it's like you always had to blame someone else other than yourself. It was the special teams. And that might have been true, right? But if you're a Hall of Famer MVP, you got to do more than one touchdown pass. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and you're at home. You got to get those dubs. So, all right, no problem. Love you. Appreciate you. Tell everyone I said what's up and save me a slice. Love you guys. But it was always the defense, couldn't stop the run against the Niners, couldn't stop the run against the Bucks. Obviously folded against the Niners again with the special teams. But, if you're the MVP back-to-back, it's unacceptable to throw for like one touchdown pass. You got to be able to throw for 2 at a minimum, but preferably 3 or 4 if you are the real MVP, it's one thing if you get to the Super Bowl and you choke there, but it's like you're choking even before you get to the Super Bowl. That's the issue. Oh, eludes the sack lunch. Go, pump fake. Scrambling and gambling. First down, Brands. Move the chains. Yes. I was just about to say that, Finley. You took the words right out of my mouth. Even if it is against, second, third, fourth stringers, doesn't matter. If you can make plays, you're making plays, right? There we go. Little play action fake, keeper. But then you're going to start to realize that you might have been able to run away from DNs and linebackers in college, but DNs and linebackers in the NFL are just as fast as you, if not faster. Like you might be able to get around the edge for a second, but then you'll start to recognize the speed is everyone's fast in the NFL, even the big boys. Yannick Ngakwe, huh? The Bears, 1 year, $10.5 million deal. There we go. Nice way to battle. Flag on the play. Second down and 18. 10 minutes and counting in the third quarter. Shotgun set. Pass overthrown, incomplete. Flag on the play, possibly a late hit there. Laundry on the field. Tillman. Yeah, but it's one thing though. Like some guys are coordinators, and some guys are head coaches, and some guys think that they can head coach, but a lot of times they're not built for that. And that's Nathaniel Hackett. He can never be a head coach ever again. Play caller is one thing, but head coach is a whole nother animal. Short game. Yeah, Travis Dye, the former Duck and USC Trojan. I know. As soon as he had that first carry, I was like, "Ooh." Well, in the Hall of Fame game, you don't necessarily have good teams play, necessarily every year, and we don't really know how good the Jets are going to be. The Jets might end up winning 10 or 11 games and be a wild card team behind Buffalo. It's possible. You know what I'm saying? With the talent that they have, I still have question marks on the defense and the O line, but if they can beat up, the Patriots, right, and then win those two games, beat the Dolphins twice, that's 4 wins right there. So then they would only need to get like 6 more total, out of the remaining games. So, and then the Browns, we don't really know. We would assume that they're not going to make the playoffs, right? We would assume that if someone was going to be underneath the Bengals, it would probably be the Ravens, and if not them, the Steelers. The Browns would be like the bottom team. But again, a lot of times you'll have a team that goes from worst to first, or worst to second, or third to second. So you never know. Injuries could, damper the chances of the Steelers and the Ravens, and maybe the Browns will leapfrog those two teams either this year, next year, or the following year. You never know. Second down and 16. Nice catch. Almost a first down. Too much sauce. First down and 10. 16-7 Jets. 7:55 left. Nice throw. There we go. First down, Browns. Move the chains. Even though it is preseason, I'm super happy that we got football back. Apparently, other people don't care about football as much as us. Like what else is going on? Unless you're watching baseball, I guess. But I know some people aren't. First down and 10 for the Browns. Oh, flag on the play. Handoff at the edge. Good stiff arm there. Mariners and Angels still knotted up at 0. I take a peek to see what Ohtani's doing. If he's just 3 Ks for Ohtani already, no surprise. Woo with none. Might be a long night. Yeah, but hopefully we can get some of the OGs, Sarah, that haven't been here since last football season to actually show up and support and check out the new look, to the channel and whatnot. Definitely figured we'd have more people than we had, but it is what it is. At least Cyberpunk came through in the clutch like he did, so we definitely had a successful stream, regardless if anyone else shows up for the rest of the night or not. But just definitely hoping that you can get more people to come through that I've built a relationship with instead of going to other channels and being a bandwagon fan somewhere else. So, but it is what it is. I'll keep continuing to put on the grind, and the people that are loyal to the channel will be here, and the people that aren't, they won't. So, yeah, nice run by DTR. Yeah, especially with all the generosity and all the love, it's like I'm doing all these things, and you know, just kind of it's a shitty feeling. You know what I mean? Bounce it outside. Here we go. Cut it in. Touchdown, Browns. There we go. Nice game here. All right, let's see how long it takes for the NFL.com to update. Collinsworth, you fucking idiot. Oh, and it updated. Someone's doing their job. Someone's doing their job. Extra point is up, and it's good. 16-14. We have a game. There we go. DeMarcus Ware. I turn on the Mariner game on here for a second. See what we got going on here. All right, let me take a quick peek here and listen to some of the audio of the Mariner game while we're just waiting. I imagine Ohtani will have like 10 Ks on us, but hopefully we can win. Come on, Woo. Yeah, no one's going to call it X. You know what I mean? Everyone will still call it Twitter. There we go, Julio. And we're on the road, too. Bottom of the second, still knotted up at 0. Come on, Mariners. This is going to be a tough series for us, too. All right, I'm going to close out of that, go back to the game. We'll just peep in just when we end up, having a little bit of a commercial break and whatnot. The most disgusting thing of it all, I just went on YouTube to see, like, where the position is. They fucking got me like 50th. Like, you know what I mean? Dude, it's like, can I just not be hated on for just once? You know? It's like they got shit that's like streams that are like from a couple years ago ahead of me. Like, it's ridiculous. The algorithm is 138.5 career sack lunches. Like, even if you didn't like DeMarcus Ware on the Cowboys, you saw what he did when he went to the Broncos with Peyton. And if DeMarcus Ware wasn't on that team, the Broncos don't win a Super Bowl. Like, sometimes, I'll end up being, like, even if I make the post like early, I'll be in like the second or third position before like maybe the game start. And as we get closer, they like shift me all the way down. Like, dude, you're like, how often is someone going to scroll like 50 positions down? You know what I mean? Unless they're like sub to the channel. You know what I'm saying? But it's like a regular thing. Just the hate is fucking real. I mean, I get it if you want to like promote others, that are live at the moment, but there's no reason for old streams and old videos and old games from a year, 2, 3 years ago to be ahead of something like me. You know, I'm praying one day that I won't be hated on. That would be like the best thing in the world. Just to get that fair shot to be able to get that good exposure. Ridiculous. Good old Bo. Raiders. I appreciate that. The people that I built good bonds with, some people really appreciate, the friendship and the bond and the grind. And obviously others just don't give a fucking shit, which is really fucking sad considering all the nice things that I, ended up pouring back, into people and the channel last year and this year and every year that I do this channel. So, but again, I can't speak for everyone, and hopefully we can end up getting a better representation on YouTube, and hopefully we can get a better turnout. But you know, I just hate feeling like everyone is against me. You know what I mean? Like, it's never easy for me. It's always fucking difficult in a grind. Second down and 9, floater down the sideline, just out of reach, incomplete. Flag on the play. But hopefully one day I won't be hated on. You know what I mean? Like, hopefully one day, whenever that is, I can get a fair shot. But at least it's a competitive game now, 16-14, and NFL.com's workers woke up. So I appreciate that. I wish we had more people that had that type of mentality. But I definitely, notice who's here and who's not, you know. And if you have an excuse of, oh, I don't really like basketball or baseball or NASCAR, well, I'm not doing that right now, am I? I'm doing NFL. So good tackle there. 3:50 left in the third quarter. Good competitive game. Second down and 4. Yeah, it's just branding with his, Elon and all his branding with his companies. That's why he named it that. But I guess if you buy it for millions and millions of dollars, you can do whatever the hell you want with it. And he obviously didn't buy it for the name. He bought it for the people that are on it. But I mean, I'm not really an Instagram or Facebook kind of guy anyway. So it's always going to be X, Twitter, and YouTube for me. So Chuck Howley, Super Bowl champion, 5-time first team All Pro selection, and a 6-time Pro Bowl. I see you. Third down and 3 for the Jets. Shotgun set. Little draw. Nice tackle. Isaiah Thomas with the tackle. God, Collinsworth, shut up. Fourth down and 3. Let's see what Salah's got in his bag. Shotgun set. Bootleg rolls to his right. Almost intercepted. What happened to my hands? All right, Browns making a little bit of a comeback. All right, let me go to the Mariner game while we're going to a commercial. Shohei on the mound, top of the third, 0-0. Makes me kind of wonder, Sarah, if we would have gotten more results with doing the Mariner game. Maybe, regardless. I mean, if Cyber was gonna, support us regardless of what we're doing, you know what I mean. But obviously, we know baseball fans don't donate, But but I guess it just depends on what we want to qualify as a win. With the potential subs, the views, and how many people are watching, or if we get to the goal. Ohtani with a walk. Yeah, haters hate, man. They do. All right, Julio in the box versus Shohei Ohtani. This is must-see TV for me. See if he can actually get a hit here before I go back to the game. Chopper towards third. Of course he doesn't. Double play. One. No throw at first. Force out at second. Yeah, we got to wait for Shohei to go out, and then we'll see what happens. And we still got a commercial going on with NBC and Peacock. Paris Hilton. All right, I'm going to close out of that. Let's go back to the game. Yeah, but I guess I shouldn't be surprised. You know what I mean? Like I used to have like 500 friends on Facebook, supposedly, and I deleted like 300, of those people. And even with like 200 people there, I rarely get any type of support on there, there or Instagram. So, it is what it is. Felton with a short game. Dorian Thompson Robinson from UCLA. No Borders in the building. What's good? It's possible. They might win a little more. They could end up winning 10 or 12. I mean, they're going to be better than the Bucks and the Panthers and the Falcons. I mean, we're trying to tank to get Caleb Williams or Drake May. So minute 18 left in the third quarter, 16-14 Jets. Yeah, Chip definitely developed Thompson Robinson to get to the NFL, and I'm happy that he got there. I mean, obviously, he's not good enough to be more than likely a starter, but if someone gets hurt, he might get an opportunity either on this team or another team. Throw is high, incomplete on third down and 2. Any flags? No, no flags. No laundry. Fourth down and 2. Joe in the building. What's good? Are you watching the Mariners and the Angels? I'm kind of flipping back and forth with that. Shohei's kind of wheeling and dealing, which I figured. It's going to be a tough one. We got to wait for Shohei to get out, and then hopefully the Mariners can win. But I'm trying to watch both. How you doing today, Joe? Browns with the punt. They piss you off too much. We've been good lately. We've won 3 straight series, bro. How are they pissing you off? Like we're actually in a good position to, keep creeping up on the wild card ladder. All right, let's go back to the Mariner game. I got to be able to maximize every opportunity that I can here. And it feels good to have Paisley back, even though it's a commercial. Of course it is. But, even though I saw her on Tuesday and then she was gone Tuesday night, and then I ended up, and gone all Wednesday, and then I got her back this morning. But still, just being away from the pup it's kind of difficult. You know what I mean? Like I said, she's like my daughter. So it's like I like to be able to spend time with her. And I know that, more than likely she wasn't getting the exercise that she needed. And if she doesn't get the love and the attention and the exercise, she's going to get a little ornery. She might get a little snappy and, so bottom of the third, 0-0. Mariners and Angels. Come on, Woo. At least Woo hasn't given up 3-4 runs yet, so that's good. Hunter Renfroe in the box. And I'll just watch this until we get back to the commercial break. 1-0 pitch from Woo. In the zone for a strike. Let's go, Woo. Brian Woo, Woo, Woo. SummerSlam, obviously, on Saturday. Excited about that. It's a great time of year right now. Football is back. College football is right around the corner. Baseball in full swing. NHL and NBA will be back soon. NASCAR is still going. It's a great time to be alive. The best time of the year right now until February. 2-1 count for Woo. Come on, baby. Let's go, Brian. Chopper towards third. Get his ass. Bang. There we go. 1 away. Nice throw by Gino. All right, close out of that. Go back to the game. Goats, goats, goats. The NFL is back. Your boy is here. Can't even come in and say hello. Don Coryell, 1974 AP Coach of the Year. Sometimes it's just something as simple as just showing up, even if it's for 1 minute, But I guess it's just like post, when people scroll on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and they like something a lot, maybe even watch the post or the video multiple times. They don't even like it and they just keep going, keep scrolling. Everyone's guilty of it, Just takes 1 second to support. But so many people just keep scrolling. Story of my life. Collinsworth, goddamn, give me some earplugs. Well, at least it's a competitive game and it's not like 3-0 or 0-0. Could you imagine if it was 0-0 or 3-0? I still would have fun, but a lot of people would probably, be like, fuck this. All right, baby. End of the third quarter, 16-14, Jets, 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 Jets. Let's go back to the game. All right, let's go back here. Let's try to scoop in as much action as I can get. And thank God for Cyberpunk. I mean, we'll see who else ends up showing up before the stream ends, but save the stream again. It's like a regular thing. Just kind of odd to me, though, even though it's preseason. Like, we don't have football for like 6-7 months. Like, what are people doing? Like, you know what I mean? Like you're not interested at even a little bit about the NFL. It's odd. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they're just not fanatics like us, Sarah. Maybe that's just what it comes down to. They just don't care enough. You know, I mean, for us, we crave anything. Anything sport related, but anything football is good football. Yeah, but thank God for Cyber. He's definitely come into the clutch, and hopefully we can end up getting some newbies, and we'll get some new heavy hitters to be able to support too. Twisted Metal. Yeah, Odin's son keeps telling me that I need to watch it. Like all 10 episodes dropped, and Samoa Joe's in it. I might actually start watching that in a couple days. I mean, I'm watching True Blood right now, so I'm kind of like want to finish that, and then once I finish that, and then I'm also watching the Last Kingdom. I'm watching that as well, and then once I get those done, but eventually I'll watch Twisted Metal. I love the video game. That was one of my favorite video games growing up as a kid for the PlayStation 2. Twisted Metal and Twisted Metal 2. If I had those games now, shit, I'd still play that. All right, we're going into the fourth quarter. The lights just went out. We're in the dock. All right, well, the lights are out, so they got to fix that shit. So let's go back to the Mariner game while we wait for them to fix the lights and the Hall of Fame game. At least I have something entertaining to watch while we wait. Come on, Mariners. Let's go. Still 0-0 in the top of the fourth. Squibber towards third. Run. Safe. Nice job, Cal. Way to run it out at first base. And obviously, we're just on a commercial break there at NBC. Lights went down in the Hall of Fame game, so they have to get that fixed. So just in the meantime, I'm watching both at the same time and double play. 1, 2. Fuck. Nice double play for the Angels. Moustakas. And hopefully they get the lights fixed sooner than later. Yeah, it's sad, man. We used to have a point where we would have like 7 or 8 heavy hitters that would support, and then now it's a fraction of that. But, the football season is back and hopefully, people will come through, even if they can't donate, you can come back and just say what's up. But apparently that's too much for people, I guess. Pitches outside, 1-1 count. But we all know who the loyal ones are, so and those are the ones that I really appreciate. Popped up. Oh, it looks like the lights are back on. All right. We're gonna go to the bottom of the fourth. A bunch of Otani fans there. And maybe Otani will be on the Mariners. Are the lights on or are they still off? Looks like they're still working on them. Slowly coming back on. It's a generator. The Indiana Night shirt. Oh, good. And like I said, if we can actually get, the proper, support, I definitely want to be able to reward your loyalty and all your hard work. Just, you know, 2022 was something, 2023, it's been, you already know. So, but I still have hope, and it's not like, we have a shitty, channel here. And it's not like I, have gotten lazy and I'm not recording often. And it's not like I haven't improved the channel and the thumbs. So just got to keep working hard, and then whatever happens, happens. Nice Barry Sanders jersey there. Yeah, I've always liked Zach Thomas. Some players you just knew that they were going to get in the Hall of Fame, right? You knew they were going to get there, but it was just going to probably not be like the first ballot. Some guys have to wait a little while and whatnot, but he was like Brian Urlacher before Brian Urlacher, or around that same time. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, Sam Mills 5'9". Bunikani. Look at that. I mean, think about how good of a player you have to be when you're under 6. You know, that's a big deal. You just got to have the heart, the determination, the grind. Yep, it's true. Yep. I got him to cry, huh? All right, what the fuck is going on here? Are they going to be able to get this light situation going or what? All right, I'm going to go to the Mariner game. I'm watching both still. Hopefully they don't just cancel the game and just end it. But all right, top of the fourth, 0-0, Mariners and Angels. Shohei Ohtani at first base, Brian Wu on the mound as we wait for the lights to come back on. Nobody was ready. You know, NFL.com wasn't ready, right? Obviously, the building here with the lights is not ready. But I appreciate all the loyal people that are in the room and that have been loyal to the channel. It means a lot, you know. We've seen people come and go. We've seen people get the Hollywood Hogan boot, you know, but for some of y'all, you know who you are. I really do love you guys and appreciate you. You know, and we will get to a point where people will start subbing just to sub, you know, just because it's like a popular thing. We're not there yet, you know, but eventually we will get there. And we got to get over 22 by the end of the year. Before we hit January 1, we got to get to 20. And it's not like we need that many more. I think we only need like a buck 50, buck 60, something like that. But we need to be able to get the right people, you know, not just 150, 60 trolls and assholes. We need to get like quality people, you know. Fuck, if we have to sprinkle in a couple trolls out of that 150, 160, fine. But, you know, it just depends on the level of disrespect in the chat, you know. We will only tolerate so much. Woo, pitch for a strike. Bottom of the fourth, 0-0, Angels and Mariners while we're waiting for the lights to come back on in Canton. 2 protein bars, 3 eggs, 2 sourdough toast for dinner. Now I'm going to be doing, I usually, you know, since I'm here, you know, I'm not eating fast food anymore and whatnot. Nice hit. But usually I'll be eating a lot more healthy now. All right, lights are still out. What's the situation? Still waiting for the lights to come back on. It's like it's slowly getting bright enough out there to play. All right, I'm going to go back to the baseball game while the lights are, so at least that way I can keep up on things here. But it doesn't look like it'll be canceled. They'll eventually get it going here. It looks like. 0-0 with Wu versus Ohtani, which is very impressive. I figured we would be down 2 or 3-0 at this point, but there is runners on the corners right now, and the Angels are threatening. Come on, Wu. Now they're just interviewing anybody they can to buy time. All the Hall of Fame inductees. Yeah, what a shame. USC and UCLA dipped to the Big Ten. Now everyone's leaving. Arizona State, it looks like. And then now they're going to try to poach Oregon and Washington. But of course, if we were going to go to another conference, I would want to go to the Big Ten. I wouldn't want to go to the Big 12 or the ACC or the SEC. That would be crazy, though, if it ends up being USC, Ohio State, Michigan, Oregon, Washington. That would actually compete with the SEC. They would still be better with the Georgia and Alabama, but it would definitely be. Can you imagine watching Oregon and Michigan just like as a regular game, or Oregon and USC, in prime time, and it means a little bit more in that conference, or Ohio State and Oregon, which sometimes happens, when they have those rivalry games. But having it every year, that would be wild. But I really hope that we stay. Because shit, if Oregon ends up going to the Big Ten, then we're going to finish in like third or fourth place or worst every year. All right, still waiting for the lights to come back on. 3-2 pitch. Got him. Nice job by Wu. Got out of the inning. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Good shit right there. Let me take a look at the stat line. That's very rare. Normally Wu gives up a little bit more. All right, let's go back to this Hall of Fame conversation. Wu usually gives up a lot, so let me take a look at the stat line. Wu's got 4 innings pitched, 2 hits, 0 earned runs, only 1 walk, which is insane, 3 Ks. So that's not bad, considering the game is what it is right now against the Angels, right? All right, here we go. We're back, finally. And then what does Ohtani have? 4 Ks. So there we go. Play action fake. Floater. And complete. At least the lights are back on. The lights are back on, baby. Let's go, baby. All right, let's see what kind of competitive matchup we can have here. If the Browns can come back and win, or if the Jets are going to pour it on. 3rd down and 8. Big play. Floater. Incomplete. Jets are about to punt. Very impressed with Wu. Like I said, the Mariners have been hot as of late. Like, we have been winning series, and we got to keep beating Boston, Angels. We got to keep beating the Yankees. We just got to keep beating up those teams and starting to catch up in the division. Fourth down and 8. Jets are attempting to punt. See what kind of punt we get here. Nice tackle on special teams by the Jets, by Taylor. Nice handoff, short gain. Yeah. This interview is just going forever. I get it. Like, you're trying to buy time, but let me watch the fucking game. You know what I mean? Like, no disrespect to this dude, but like, this is getting like too long. But everyone needs to get their flowers and get their, but I want to watch football. I don't want to hear this guy talk. I don't want to be an asshole about it or whatever, but it's just, I get it. Like, have your little talk and whatnot, but when the game's back on, let's focus on the game. All right, 13:25 left in the fourth quarter. Shotgun set. Floater, he's open. Catch it. There we go. First down, Browns. Move the chains. We haven't said that in a minute. Yeah, Dorian's actually doing not that bad. He's better than Mullen. Chip did a good job with him. First down and 10, halfback toss. Walker's up front, and they collapse on him. Nice tackle. Johnson is there. Yeah, me either. I want the history to stay. Fuck it. If Arizona State, Colorado, get the fuck out of there. I definitely didn't want to see UCLA and USC leave. But if all these teams fucking leave, what are we going to be left with? Like 6 teams? And then if you bring in like Utah State or Boise State or Colorado State, I mean, it's going to be shitty. It's like it's falling apart. Like, it doesn't even matter now if you're on the West Coast or in the Midwest or the East Coast. They're just like grabbing whoever and then jamming them into the conference, First down and 10 by the Browns. Browns are driving. Let's see if they can get a couple positive plays, short game, put themselves into field goal range or possibly a touchdown. Cedric Tillman. They got a good friendship. Second down and 8. Shotgun set. Nice catch. Thompson Robinson with a nice completion. Third down and short. 10:35 left in the fourth quarter. A hold right there by the offensive line that wasn't called. Should have been a penalty. Nice burst off the edge right here. A hold on 50, but again, it's preseason, so. Third down and 4. Shotgun set. Handoff. Blocker in front. Go, 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 go. Rumbling and a bumbling. First down. Cleveland. Move the chains. Nice job. Well, Cleveland's running game has obviously been pretty damn good today. And that's why preseason's kind of exciting for some and not for others. Just to be able to see some of these lower name guys make a name for themselves. And if there's any type of injuries, that some of these guys that we're seeing might be able to get a chance to show what they got. You're starting to see little flashes, and the Cleveland Browns running back room is usually always good. So it's just, a different guy they can plug in, and you're going to get results. There we go. Touchdown, Browns. There we go. Let's go. Thompson Robinson. They probably should have had him play over Mond. Look at this. Good blocking up front. Nice little slant route. See you later. Watkins wearing the Jarvis Landry number 80. That was a good pass. Good run after the catch. Shitty defense by the Jets. Touchdown, Browns. Nice job. See if the extra point will be good. Cade York, extra point. Right down the middle, and it's good. 21-16. At least the operators at NFL.com are awake now. So we got a game. I'm excited. I'm entertained. Glad the lights came back on. Yeah, Mond is garbage. I think we already knew that when he was on Minnesota. So it's like it's one thing to be good in college at A&M, but this is a man's game. Not everyone. Like I said, you can even be a beast like DeAnthony Thomas and LaMichael James and just not make it. If you don't got the size or the determination, or if you have injuries, like I said, you could be a Heisman winner like Marcus Mariota and just be nothing in the NFL. It's just a fucking harsh reality of things. You can be really, really good and even one of the best players in college football. You go to the NFL and you realize everyone is just as good as you, just as fast as you. And even if you're a quarterback like Mariota and you think you're going to be able to run away from everyone, you realize that an offensive lineman that weighs 350 can keep up with you. Maybe not for 10 seconds, but for the first 4 or 5, he can. And sometimes that's all it takes. So. Only 2 hits allowed for Wu in the bottom of the 5th. That's amazing. Keep it going. And like I said, he's the 5-hole pitcher that filled in for Marco Gonzalez. So when you're going against Ohtani and company, I know there's no Mike Trout, but still, his record isn't that good, but pretty impressed. And if he's doing this good, the Mariners need to get some goddamn hits after Ohtani gets out. Keep going, Wu. Keep going. Well, football's back, so that's always good. You got to be positive about that. Cyberpunk came in, so at least we hit the goal. So we can't, be totally upset with everything, right? The game is good. We hit the goal. We want more, but again, we got to take what we can get. SummerSlam is on Saturday. We got a lot to look forward to. Browns with the kickoff, 21-16, Browns. Deshaun Watson trying to talk to the teammates. He's like, this is how you have 10 girlfriends. Nah. Straight up perv alert. Guy shouldn't even be in the league. Bad message to be able to tell people. But nothing surprises me anymore. Yeah, I'm pumped for SummerSlam too. Swaggy and Justin, they don't watch WWE on a regular basis, but even they are, I show them the card and they're like, oh, actually looks fucking good. I mean, besides Ronda and Baszler, that one looks terrible, but everything else looks really, really, really good. But hopefully the endings end up being good and the build up and everything, the match overall. Well, I haven't busted these out, so I should probably do it at least once before the game is over. You want to see what a number one fan for a number one shitty team in the NFL looks like? Right here. Let's go. Feels good, man. I haven't had these gloves on in a minute. I mean, we're not going to win any games. I'm not going to be able to throw these gloves up due to celebrations for touchdowns, but they feel good though. 0-17, baby. And I got to get to Eugene for a Duck game this year, at least one or two. Hopefully, things can improve so I can actually do that. Because I definitely don't feel. I feel like a little lost when I don't get to go at least once a year. Yeah, big hit. Shotgun set. Go, baby, go. There we go. First down, Jets. Move the chains. They've done way too many close-ups of these two guys. Like, I don't give a shit about what Chris Collinsworth looks like when he's talking. Show the game, show the people on the field, and then you guys can just listen to the audio of these guys. Like, come on, NBC, get your shit together. No one gives a shit about what Collinsworth looks like. 8:10 left in the fourth. Offsides. See if they call it. Yeah, I really do. Either Caleb or Drake May. I mean, if we end up getting like the third best guy, which might be Michael Penix Jr., I don't know if he'll pan out. You know what I mean? Like, I think that there's potential there. I like lefties and all, but I'm not sure if he's like a franchise QB. I think he could be, but also he could just be kind of like above average, but nothing really more than that. So, but definitely if I can get Caleb or Drake May, I've never had a franchise QB in my team's history. You know what I mean? I'm not counting like Tom Brady and whatnot because we didn't draft him. I want to draft a franchise QB. We've had Vinny Testaverde and Brad Johnson, Jeff Garcia. You know, we've had some guys that are like okay, and then obviously Tom came and that was amazing. And I really loved Brad Johnson with Gruden, but I want to be able to draft a guy and have a guy for like 10 years and not have to worry about the position ever again for 10 years. That would be great. But Travis Dye out there, go Ducks. Third down and 8. Of course, I still have a Josh Freeman jersey. Sewn. I don't get rid of my stuff. Still got a Josh Freeman. He actually had a good rookie season, and we barely missed the playoffs. We went 10-6. Oh, what happened to my hands? That was a pick. But we ended up having a tiebreaker with the Giants that year around like 09, 2010, and then they ended up going to playoffs and we didn't. But he actually was decent, for a year or two, and then obviously went to the Colts and career was over. So offsides on Phelps. Reflect in the building. What's good? Yeah, I'm watching it right now too. Yeah, he's been very good. Normally he gives up, 2 to 5 runs within the first 5 innings and multiple homers. He's actually done really well. How are you, Reflect? Handoff. Nice tackle there. Travis Dye, the former Duck and Trojan, going nowhere. Gino homer. Nice. I didn't see it. Hell yeah. What's the score? I'm going to look at my phone right here real quick. Was it just a solo shot? I'm obviously that's 1-0. Top of the yes. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Gino. A little bit of Gino, a little bit of Gino. Electricity. Hell yeah. I'm gonna go to the game and I'll probably finish the baseball game once this is over. So I want to spend some time with Paisley. I got her back, but I mean, by the time this game is over, there's only going to be like an inning or two left. So, how are you doing, bro? 9 RBIs in a row, 9 games with an RBI in a row. That's awesome. Now all my Mariner buddies are hitting me up. Plus, it's hot as shit in here when I'm wearing a fucking beanie and a Derek Brooks jersey. Fucking NWSF chain. Jets with the punt. Oh, he bobbled it. Get him! Bang! Sit down. Awesome. Yeah, I've already went on 2 walks today, so I've already walked Paisley. Did a walk by myself because I didn't think I was going to get her until the afternoon. All right, time to go to the game real quick here. I got to make sure I'm maximizing all the opportunities here. All right, let me turn this down, and then let's go to the Mariner game. Turn this on. Hopefully it's not in a commercial, which it probably is. Nope. Good. Let's go, M's. What's good, Lauren? 1-0 Mariners. Gino. Let's go, big dumper. Well, obviously, if the NFL didn't start today, I would have done this game. I already knew it was going to be very, very difficult, and I don't think anyone thought with Ohtani pitching that we would be up 1-0 at this point, but we'll take it. I actually really, really enjoy playing against the Angels. Like, I think my favorite matchups are against the Blue Jays, the Yankees, and the Angels. Those would be like the 3. And then the Astros if we can beat them. So Gino is giving the goggles and the binocs to all the Angel fans as they're booing. I love it. Top of the 6, 1-0 Mariners. Gino with a homer. Big swing and a miss from the big dumper. 1 away. Yeah, we're going to win. But normally when Wu pitches, right, like we struggle. He'll give up a couple homers, and by the time he gets out, we're down 2 to 5 runs. So good for him. You know, with Marco not coming back, like, you know, he's a solid piece that's going to continue to get better and better. And I'm glad we didn't trade him or Logan. Next up, Ty France. Let's go, baby. And hopefully there'll be at least an inning or 2 left, and then I can change everything. I can change like the scoreboard and we can make it a Mariner stream here if it's still going on, which it will be. Chop foul. And obviously, unless people love listening to Chris Collinsworth. I mean, my ears have already bled. I don't know how many times today. All right, I'm going to mute that, and then we'll put the game back on, but I'm going to watch both. First down and 10, 5:36 left in the 4th quarter. Let's see if the Brads can pour it on. We only need a few first downs, play action fake. Go. Thompson Robinson's a G. Shaq Barrett? Yeah, regardless of Shaq Barrett, and certain guys, if they're on my team or not on my team, of course, anyone that helped me win a Super Bowl or it was a big impact for the team, I'm going to root for them. It's not like when Warren Sapp went to the Raiders, it's not like I was like, fuck him, or when Lynch went to the Broncos. It hurt a little bit, but then you understand it's a business. Not everyone can be Derek Brooks, the jersey I got on, Mike Alstott or Rondé Barber and play their whole career in Tampa, But I definitely want to lose all the games. If we can go 0-17, that would be a dream come true. We got Baker Mayfield and Kyle Trask and Wolford, so we're going to be dog shit. So come on, Ty. Oh for 2 with a ground out into a double play as well. Wow, what a catch. Son of a bitch. Is that Rengifo? He's underrated. God damn, Collinsworth is just, I didn't realize, I mean, I know Collinsworth is annoying, But it's like I would rather listen to Joe Buck and Aikman, and they're not good either. It's like I wish we could end up getting Gus Johnson doing NFL games because at least that way I could be entertained. But Collinsworth is literally like I get annoyed with Skip Bayless and Stephen A. Smith. Collinsworth is literally so cringy. It's like he never says anything meaningful or remember. Like you don't remember anything he says. Nothing is memorable. It's just a bunch of dog shit just continuously coming out of his mouth. It's garbage. Anybody can do what you do, Collinsworth, because you do nothing. You annoy the American public across the globe with your terrible color commentary. Twenty-one, 16, bronze. Oh, I just saw the Geno Homer on the Mariners Twitter. I won't call it X. Back, 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 back. Go, baby. Love it. Too bad it wasn't like a 2-run homer or 3-run homer. Tirico is average. Like I said, I like usually the grandpa kind of guys. Keith Jackson when he did the Pac-10. Madden and Summerall are my guys. Vin Scully. You know what I mean? Harry Carey, like the old school OG guys that have that camaraderie and the stories and the old grandpa voice. And if I'm not listening to them, then it's got to be like Jim Nantz and Romo or Gus Johnson. If I'm listening to anybody else, Gus and Joel Klatt are good. It's like a good combo. But there's a lot of guys that are like average or below average. Tirico to me is a 7. He's not great, but he's not terrible. But then Collinsworth is a fucking 0. I mean, I get annoyed with Joe Buck and Aikman sometimes, but Jesus Christ. I mean, Aikman's better than Collinsworth, and that's fucking terrible. He's gonna turn me into an alcoholic. Like I quit drinking beer and doing shots and whatnot. Collinsworth is so bad, I'm gonna turn into an alcoholic if I have to listen to this motherfucker all year. For real. Like, why do we have to look at them? Can we just like listen to the audio and like can I look at the guys on the field? NBC is terrible. God, I gotta mute him, dude. This is getting way too much, dude. Fuck you, dude. God damn. All right, I'm going. Like, shut the fuck up for a little bit, and then let me actually go to the Mariner game. I'll listen to the audio until they shut the fuck up. Jesus Christ. Let's go, Mariners. 2-0 pitch. Popped up. Canzone. All right. I think they're done fucking talking. You fuckers. I mean, Collinsworth was annoying to me like before, like really, really bad. But I feel like even now, it's gone up a level. Like the annoying level was a very strong 9. Now it's like a 99. Like we're not even going 1 through 10. We're going through like 1 to 100. Like I literally would run through a wall rather than listen to him talk for fucking 3 hours. Jesus Christ. Thank God the game is almost over. Shut the fuck up. All right, last chance for the Jets. Let's see if they fumble the bag or not. Go, go, go. All the blockers, go, go, go. There we go. Tiptoeing in my Jordans. Tiptoeing in my Jordans. There we go. Erickson like riffraff down the sideline. I see you. What you know about riffraff? Oh God. I mean, so you see the problem with the NFL. It's the most popular, thing in the United States. So you would think that you would have the best of the best, but the problem is there's not very many people out there that are good. They're very far and few between. That's why sports talk is at the very worst it's ever been. Podcast, TV, and then announcing is fucking garbage. I honestly think that if you put people on Twitch and YouTube on TV, that you would get better results and overall better ratings. I mean, this is ridiculous. I get it. You were a former player, but no one gives a shit. You're annoying. You have nothing relevant to say. You make my ears bleed. My eyes are bleeding. Floater? Incomplete. Flag on the play. One zero Marinez. Woo's still out there. Pass interference on the defense. You have a computer at your house, man? What's your internet connection like in Hawaii? You can hop on the stream with me, at some point if I do a duck game, if you got the right equipment. All right, we're going to the 2-minute warning. Fuck, Jesus Christ. Well, the NFL just lost half of their fan base listening to these motherfuckers talk for 3 hours. We were all excited with no football for 6, 7 months, and now it's like, what are you doing to me, dude? I'm supposed to be excited for this shit. All right, I'm going to go back to the Mariner game here. Almost anything would be better. Like, I'm not even a Swiftie or a Taylor Swift. I would rather go to a Taylor Swift concert with all the crazy Swifties than listen to Collinsworth. And I definitely don't want to do that. Shohei steals a base. He's on second. And it's not like I think Taylor Swift's music is garbage. She does have some good music, but it's just not for me. I don't know. Even Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, 98 Degrees. I mean, I had all that music back when I was younger. But Collinsworth is like literally one of the worst color commentators in sports, not just in football, but in general. And if it's not like I'm just trying to be a hater. It's just he's not good. Ah, fuck. Ohtani going home. Fucking A. We're tied up at 1. Son of a bitch. Good stolen bag for Ohtani. Britney Spears. She's kind of crazy now. Yeah, I would probably listen to anything, honestly. It wouldn't even matter. Like literally any, I guess I can't say anything, but I mean, I don't want my ears to bleed when I go to a concert also. But it'd probably be more like looking at Britney rather than listening to Britney, honestly. Zach Wilson, 3 for 5. His career's over. Second down and 1. Run up the middle, stuffed by the Browns. Oh, it's fucking hot in here. I got too much fucking gear on. I need to be able to get comfortable here. 3rd and inches, handoff. First down, Jets. Move the chains. Nick Chubb and Myles Garrett. Love those guys. My boy Chubb. Tennessee football right around the corner. It'll be fun. Screen almost picked off. Or did he pick it off? No, oh, it was incomplete. Motherfucker was running like he picked it off. The Browns almost got a couple picks, but what happened to my hands? Yeah, I mean, you could have argued that he's been one of the best backs the last couple years, but now finally with Henry getting a little bit older and whatnot, there's a reason why I pick certain guys every year. And like last year, I had 3 of the top 5 backs. I had Nick Chubb, I had Josh Jacobs, and I took a chance on Saquon, and it worked. You know, but I've always liked Chubb. And honestly, if Chubb didn't have to split time, it would have been undisputed. But splitting carries, with Kareem Hunt, definitely hurt him a little bit stat wise. But the guy gets 8 touchdowns a year or more every year, and that's consistency, and that's what I look for. This game has dragged on a little bit. Collinsworth makes it hell. Floater! Incomplete. Any flags? No laundry. Yeah, I definitely think he's in the conversation of in the top 3. Some people think top 2, and others, if they say number 1, I mean, it's hard to argue. I mean, Henry's getting old, but if you actually look at his stat line, Derrick Henry is like the best back. But at some point we think he's going to slow down. But again, they don't have any wide receivers, so they're probably going to pump the rock with him like a billion times. So he's going to get good yardage. Like even if Henry has an off year, he's still going to get more than 8 tutties and 1,000 yards. Flag on the play. Damn it! 2-1 Angels. Son of a bitch. They're punishing me for not doing the game. Delay a game. Was that Mustakas? Motherfucking Mustakas. Motherfuck. What a hit right in the gap. Good hit. He said, let's go. Chris Sims does suck too. Yep. Yeah. What happened to my hands? Jesus. The Browns could have had like 5 picks this game. That's going to be sweet. Lions and Chiefs. The Lions won't win, but Goff and Amon-Ra St. Brown are going to be phenomenal. Believe that. Cowboys, Giants. That'll be good. NFC East football is always good, regardless if you love the teams in the NFC East or not. They're always competitive, even though they used to be the NFC least just a couple years ago. Shotgun set, 4th down and 15. Picked, finally. There we go, Browns. And the Browns are going to win the game. Yeah, and he'll be a good pass catcher too. Since they don't have, Jamal there anymore. He's on the Saints, so it'll be very interesting to see how it goes. But I'm rooting for the Lions to win the division or at least get the wild card. The Browns or the Bears are still going to be shitty, but they'll be slightly better with DJ Moore and Fields. Right? They still have a lot of holes on the O line and the defense. We don't really know what we're going to get with the Packers with Love. They could end up winning 10, 11 games, or they may only win 7 or 8. We have to kind of see if Love can be consistent. And the Vikings aren't going to be as good as they were last year. Instead of winning 12, 13 games, they might go down to winning like 10. So there is wiggle room for the Lions. Unsportsmanlike. Schwartz is booing. He said, "Come on, guy." Fucking A. End of the 6, 2-1 Angels. They're punishing me for not doing the game. Well, fuck that. We got to come back. Yeah. And then there's some kind of rumor that Lil Wayne is going to be on Fridays with Skip Bayless. Who knows if that is real or not? It's like, what credibility does Lil Wayne have talking sports? Yeah, I know you're a Packer fan, but like, what are you trying to do? Just like target the urban crowd and the hip hop crowd just to watch the show and have Lil Wayne talk about sports that he probably doesn't really know? Like, they're really reaching. They're trying to go that route, to try to get fans to come. Final score: Browns 21, Jets 16. Thanks for making my ears bleed, Collinsworth, you fucking biatch. Jesus Christ. Huh? I'm getting it set up for the baseball as we speak. All right, give me a sec here. Your boy working. I picked the wrong one. My bad. One sec here. Stop that. Oh, baby. Your boy works quick. I got to change too. Fuck. Upgrade. Your boy works. Your boy's working. That's the magic. All right, let me change here real quick. Get all this fucking gear off. Yeah, boy. Look at that. Boom. Close change. Mariners chain. All right. 2-1. Angels. Technology, You either got it, you don't. Let's go. All right, let me go check up on Paisley here real quick, and then there is a chance that I'll do the rest of the game. I mean, it's 8:26 my time, which would be what, 10:26 or 11:26. So we'll hang out here for a little bit longer, see if anyone else will show up and maybe show some love or say hello. And then I may do the rest of the game. I may not. We'll see kind of how the flow of the game goes since we've already been grinding for almost 4 hours. And then I still need to eat dinner and whatnot, so I haven't done that. So we'll wait on that. But one sec here. And let me delete this. We got to update the ticker. We're not watching the Hall of Fame game anymore. Seattle Mariners versus the Los Angeles Bitches. Oh. I mean, Angels. Technology. Just like that, we go from a football stream to a baseball stream. Bang, 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 bang. Your boy, he's really good. All right, give me a sec here. And I'm going to check up on Paisley, and then we'll do a little bit of this game. So give me one sec. All right, I'm a good dog dad, so I'm gonna keep up with what's going on with the game. But I'm gonna go take Paisley for another walk. I got to get my exercise on and whatnot. So I do appreciate everyone coming through and showing love. And like I said, Cyberpunk was the real MVP. Shout out to him and everyone else that donated. Hopefully the Mariners can come back. We're down 2-1 right now in the bottom of the seventh, so there still is an opportunity. But I appreciate everyone that obviously came through. that said hello, that donated, that ended up having a good time here. You guys are the greatest. I love you and I appreciate you very, very much. Paisley's favorite wide receiver in the NFL is Justin Jefferson, Jay Jetta. But I will take her for another walk. We're going to get outside, get some fresh air and energy, and I will be back tomorrow for another Mariner game, and then we got SummerSlam on Saturday. So thank you to everyone that shared the channel, everyone that donated, everyone that participated. I appreciate you guys very, very much. And I got one question for you. Who you know talks sports like us? Your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics, and I'm out. Gang.